waiting patiently. Hey, I think we're in. All right. Real quick here. Let me hit multi-stream. There we go. Cool, cool. All right, we are back. Welcome, everybody. This should be Planet Crafter number... this is the explosives update, I believe number 11. We are out here in the Mesa biome. And... oh, that's what I was working on. Okay, I need to double check a few things real fast here. I need to see what our power is at. 380. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So... I believe last time I had just launched a bunch of rockets and had just gotten the goodies for them. So we need uranium. I have no super. Okay, so we got to figure out our super stuff at this moment. If I remember right, yes, we were headed towards ore extraction. Okay. Well, in that case, let's dump all the goodies. We have heat, we have oxygen, we have yet to find a pressure fuse. Okay, so pressure fuses are going to be key early on here. I think the direction to go to look for fuses right now is probably over in the new watery biome area. Also, I have not connected the tops of a couple of these, so I'm going to have to fly around. But that's okay. And while we're at it, we'll grab a... ooh, seed rocket. Whoa, the lag. That was mad. Holy cow. While we're at it, I'm going to grab a couple goodies on the way. Some silicon, and then 3 iron. Iron. What the heck? Where's all the iron at? I see a lot of not iron. There's one. Cool. And then did we determine that we do or don't have access to the explosives yet? I don't remember. Okay, I have been here. Cool. So we have been that far. We got those goodies and we're set. So now I'm going to head up the waterfall and start looking for goodies. I really need a pressure fuse right now. Oops, wrong side. I really need a pressure fuse so that I can speed through my drills real quick. Okay, so we have this old building here. Did you have anything good in you? Not really. Nothing like groundbreaking. So we can mostly ignore that, which is fine. Okay. And then I do apologize. I did not get my videos uploaded last night. So I have 3 videos I need to upload and release tonight, plus whatever I'm doing today. So someone said something to the effect of one of the waterfalls has a secret behind it. Okay, no secret there. Let's try up a floor. Oop. Weird. Somebody said there was a secret behind one of these waterfalls, but I have yet to see a secret. Ooh. Where am I? I'm defying the laws of the world is where I am right now. Ooh. Not miss the waterfall. There we go. I can see my house from here. I also fell off the thingy from here. Oh, I didn't bring any food or water with me. I just realized that's the one mistake I made. Oh, well. Okay, here's another waterfall. Hey, this one has something behind it. Okay, this is probably the one they were talking about. Do I have enough for a beacon? I do. Okay, so we're going to put... waterfall... secret. So I know to come back here with explosives later. Which I think I have the resources to make explosives at this point, so I can look into that. I also don't have any food or water. I can't drink from the water yet, can I? No. Does not appear to be. No drinking. Ick. But officer, I swear I only had one. One what? One glass? No, one bottle. Oh. Alright, I'm definitely going to be doing some exploring. But like I said, I don't have a whole lot of food or water on me, so I have to be careful. In fact, I might have to go back here in a second. But we did find the one base that somebody, or the one secret that somebody pointed out, which is cool. The question is this waterfall going to also have an entrance? No. Okay. My plan right now is I want to fly over to the caves, which are right over here. I want to throw a building down, so that way when I come back later, I'll be able to start looting and collecting from these areas. Which, if I remember right, I'm mostly... Oh no, I was about to say I'm mostly full. I'm not full. Not even in the slightest. And then this area I have not been to at all. The idea was we're really due for a bunch more... We're really due for a bunch more fuses. Hey! How you doing, Panda? We're really due for a bunch of fuses, especially pressure. I need a pressure fuse really bad, and I have not found one yet. I found a couple other fuses, but not a pressure one. Okay, let's slap down our building. Oh, nice. I don't have an extra titanium on me, apparently. Great. I thought I had everything I needed, and apparently I don't. Okay. Love it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I don't want to die. No, thank you. I choose life. Alright, and then there should be a chest over here behind this waterfall, if I remember right. Yes. Aluminum and super, which is not bad. I would much prefer a fuse about now, but it's okay. We'll take what we can get at the moment. Anything behind this waterfall? No. I wish they put something behind every waterfall. That'd be fun. Okay. I'm gonna head home and then grab like some food and water and stuff, and then I'll head on back and see about looting more goodies. I also got some aluminum and super, which is good because we were low on the super. I think we're completely out of super at the moment, and I'm currently waiting for enough drills to get, or enough pressure to hit, so that we can unlock the excavators. Yeah, we'll do that and leave the rest. We'll be back. I'm hoping... Oh yeah, gotta check my thingy there. Alright. I wish the streaming software I'm using would let me swap which side has the chat, because currently the chat is all the way on the right of the monitor, and I wish it was slightly closer. That way I'm not like cricking my neck to look at chat. I could move it over to the other monitor. That's technically an option. Hang on. Let me get home and then I'll move that. Hey! Our vines have grown. Pretty slick. Which means instead of flying that way, I can just go to this vine instead and get up there. Pretty slick. I love it. Oh, not that way. And then what's going to happen is I'll continue to expand out the bridges to connect everything. And then we'll be able to just fly across the top. All right, we got a bunch of aluminum, which is good. We got a bunch of seeds. Oh, water, food, seeds. Oh, not that. Lermas. Okay, and then I think I had my regular plants, yeah, just stuffed in one of these, which I don't like. We need to move that. Gonna pull it here. There we go. I like that much better. Drop all our super. Drop the iridium rod. Drop the uranium. Place that one there. There we go. A little bit of gentle organizing here. Sweet. Okay, so a couple things. Okay, we're 20 pressure away from getting our tier 2 drills, and then we can like actually start getting stuff done. Which means we're going to need more osmium, which we currently have. We're going to need rods. I think it's a super rod per. Which means I need more super. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab 2 waters. We're going to grab 2 food. And we'll store the extra food because I want to start stockpiling. Okay, so I need to head to somewhere. If I go to the caves, I can loot that up. This will be done in a second. I need super for the super rods. And I don't have basically any of the resources I need to make more super that way. Which means I'm gonna need super. Let's head for the Iridium Cave, the main Iridium Cave, because there's the sprout in the middle that has a bunch of chests up there. Let's go loot that up and see if we can get more super. And I'll need to collect enough goodies to build a house on the way. Which, hang on, I thought I had the correct resources last time and I didn't. 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Yeah, I thought I had that. 1 silicon. 3 iron, 2 titanium. 1, 2. Oh. One of you I can't see because it's dark. So I turned my flashlight on so I still can't see because it's dark. Yeah, the flashlight is relatively useless in this game. Hopefully we get a major update on that at some point. Or we get like some dynamic lighting with the actual flashlight shining on things that you point at. I know $5 games on Steam that have really good flashlights. And they're not nearly as popular as this game. Which means hopefully they fix that. Hopefully. But yeah, this cave here is where I want to go next. There's a gold chest in here as well as a bunch of chests upstairs. So there is a gnat in my room. Say, where'd you come from? I always forget. Right here, that's right. Okay. That gives me a super just for harvesting that chest. And then I'm going to put the building actually here this time. I'm going to put the building here. Cool. And then we're going to get a little bit of Zeo up here, which is nice. Plus a couple of chests. The heck? Oh, I was about to say, where's my chest at? There's a chest right here and I don't see it. Okay, got that one. Hey, there's the tier 2. The problem is we need enough super to be able to make a rod, and then we can start harvesting it. Osmium's important. The rest of that is mostly fluff, so I'll ignore it. Zeolite is not like super important right now, but it's one that until you get a drill with it, it's way easier to just pick up as you go. Rocket, organize. Those Tuskas are 400. Put that one down. Grab the explosive. Put that one down. Grab the mushroom. The 1 uranium down. Grab the lerma. And then what was the other chest in here? I don't remember if there was any mushroom seeds in this one. I do need the mushroom seeds if it has it, just because they're hard to find, and I don't want to have to come babysit it later. Okay, that one I picked up completely, it would appear. No. Cool. We'll make it work. Oh, that was the one. My brain. Let's see what you say. You have... Oh yeah, no mushrooms. I was looking for mushroom seeds specifically on that. Like, if I'm gonna pick it up, I wanted to have mushroom seeds. And it didn't, so it's fine. Okay. Let's yeet ourselves off the cliff here. Go back in and grab some oxy, and then we'll head home. Did we get any super from that room? We got one super. It's horrific. Yeah. We got a decent amount of zeolite, which is nice. We don't need a ton of it at the moment, but we will need it fairly soon. All right. So I realized that I did not get my videos uploaded and released last night, so I apologize for that. All the stuff from the birthday stream, that stuff will be releasing tonight. I'm gonna have to edit them and release them, but it'll be fine. The annoying one was I had recorded, I remember it was like 4 episodes. I had done like 4 episodes of the build only challenge, and I had streamed it and then had prepared to upload it, and that was the day that my drive died. So I have it uploaded as a VOD as a recording or a stream. I have a stream of it, but I don't have any pre-sliced episodes of it. So if I'm going to release them as individual episodes, I'm gonna have to download it and then turn around and slice it up and then turn around and re-upload it in pieces. Otherwise, I think I can set it up where that VOD will just show up in the playlist for the next slot. But I generally don't like leaving that much content in one single piece like that. Alright, rockets, super. Can I unlock anything else? I can. Interior wall. Did I open explosives? Is explosives... We can do explosives there. Can we do explosives here? No. Okay, so I do still need the chips. Good to know. Sorry that happened. It's okay. It happens. It's realistically, I was more annoyed that I lost a $130 drive. It was like it was 108 and then tax. But I was way more annoyed that the drive died because it was a brand new drive. I'd had it literally 2 months when it died. I was way more annoyed that the drive died than the fact that I would have to edit the videos myself later, you know. That was the annoying part. The annoying part was that it was a brand new drive that it had for literally a month or two, and then it was completely dead. And I was like, really? I don't have any chests over on that side currently. Oh, I also don't have... I also don't have... Wait, I think it's cobalt and titanium, not cobalt and iron. Because I can technically go like this. Because we are pretty far up. Now, I did notice that the glass seems to add a fair amount of lag to the game. So I'm not going to do absolutely everything in glass. I love doing everything in glass, but I've noticed performance-wise, it definitely takes a hit the more I do, which is like, whatever. Oh, wow, that's a full aluminum. One more rocket. Okay, food and then water. Let's grab another water. Let's dump our iron. Okay, I think it is time. I think it is time. Let's go. I'm trying to think of how to do this. I think next on the agenda is going to be hit the super cave. Unless I have enough super now. I have enough super now for 1. Let's do that. So we need 1 aluminum. Make 1 rod, because we need to make our first drill. We need 3 osmium, and we need 2 iridium rods. And then this first drill is going to go in the super cave. But yeah, thanks for hanging with me, guys, on a Sunday afternoon. It's fun. I shouldn't have flown out this way, I just realized. This was the wrong way to go. I should have gone the other way. Yeah, I should have gone that way. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Ooh, I need to check my phone. I was out all morning. I need to see what my steps are at. About 5K. 5,000 steps. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Because of what my job is right now, my 9 to 5 or 4 to 12. My 4 to 12 job right now is mostly sitting. And so my movement is like minimal at the moment. So unless I specifically say I'm going to put extra time and energy out into moving, it generally doesn't happen. Which is not very healthy. One of my issues has also been I have some military related injuries, and they make being just everyday active more painful and difficult. And so like it's easier to be like, you know, I don't want to. It's like, but dude, your health depends on it. And it's like, I know. Although I will say I am the type of person that my body not manages, but it definitely like it hides its weight well. My body does. Like I can be fairly heavy and you don't really notice. Which is both good and bad. It's good because it doesn't I'm not like large and bloated all the time, but it does mean that I'm significantly heavier than I look, which I don't like. But weight management is the name of the game. Yeah, exercising can be hard to get started. Weight management is the name of the game, especially in America right now. It is very easy to be overweight in America. We've done all kinds of horrible stuff to our food for way too long, and the human body is just struggling to keep up. Too many oils, too many sugars, too many things that your body's not supposed to deal with in vast quantities, and we're like, let's put it in everything. All right, let's dump the 200 and grab that super, because super is the name of the game right now. We need so much of it. Oh, silly me. It would help if I put my drill down. The whole reason why I came here. Whoop, no, you don't. Tiered. Grief. Messing my controls up on me. There we go. All right, so that's our first super drill, which I'm very excited for. And then as soon as I get a bunch of resources, I will immediately come back and build more. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I need 16 to make another one. Which means I really need to not have those. But there's 2. Oh, but there's such good stuff. My loot goblin just freaked out and was like, grab it all. Yeah, just do that, I guess. All right, let's grab some oxygen and head home. The other thing that I got that I'm really excited for is the bioplastic. Gosh, home is... I don't have the map yet. Home is so far from here. It is not going to be good. So far. Yeah, because the maze is literally directly in between my home and super. So that's the one main negative. I will say, I think my absolute favorite place to build a final base so far is in the Sandfalls. I think that's my favorite one, because it's right in the middle of almost every resource. Like the dead center of the map, like most of the resources are right here in that mountain range. Like your sulfur is there, your super's there, there's an osmium cave there, there's not a uranium cave, and there's not... Oh, there is an iridium cave. So the only thing you don't have in that mountain range right there is... No, zeolite's in there too. The only thing you don't have is uranium. And that's basically it. I think almost everything... Oh, obsidian. Obsidian and iridium are the only 2 resources that are not in that mountain range. Everything else is in there. Which means if you build right in the dead center, you have everything. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was one of my fastest playthroughs, was the Sandfalls start, or the Sandfalls base. I think the hardest part on that one was just not having access to water early, or to have water pools very early on. And I really need to see what happens here water-wise, because this water is not deep, but I need it to be just deep enough that I can throw down my algae growers. And I really don't think it's deep enough for that. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be deep enough to throw algae growers in. I don't think it gets much deeper than this either. I think this is about it. I don't know. We might be trying that out here in a minute. Ooh, exoskeleton. Somebody's throwing rocks. Hey, we're at 1 GTI as well, which is awesome. All right, let's come over here and dump all you goodies. We got you. We got our lermas. And then we got 2 aluminum on us. Do we have any excess super? We do not. Wait. I'm off by 1. I need 1 more super and I can make another rod. So that means I'm going to need an extra aluminum. I have no cobalt, so I need a cobalt. I need 1 cobalt, and then I can make it. Yeet. There's 1. Alrighty. I was thinking I might grab a bunch more cobalt while I'm down here. I need cobalt and iron. Those are the 2 that I'm really low on, but I don't think there's any more iron in this lower area, or at least not much. I've mostly cleaned it out, which is where I need to start getting drills here at home too, just for basic resources like iron, just to grind up iron, because I need a lot of iron. And then I'm thinking I might, so currently the over by the ring is where my algae is growing, and I'm thinking I might bring that back home and see if I can get away with these really low. Ooh, that one looks kind of deep over there. I'll need to see if any of these locations can handle it. Okay, so real quick here, we need 1 super, 1 rod. How's the power looking? 220. You take 160. Okay, so that means I need another super for that. I have my cobalt. I'm out of iron. I have 1 magnesium. I have silicon. I have titanium. What was it? I need an iron. Iron. Lovely. But yeah, I definitely want to get at least 1 more reactor down, and then I can throw down 1 drill. It's magnesium. Yeah, this area over here, how deep are you? If you're just deep enough that I can stick my head under, usually that means it's deep enough for algae. I don't know. I don't know if this is deep enough. I know it's deep enough for, like, the water collectors. Like, that's deep enough for lake water collectors, but I don't know if it's deep enough for the rest. Oh, gosh. And, yeah, there's, like, no iron here. We've picked this place clean. Although there is a handful of other resources here still, which is nice. Lots of silicon, lots of titanium. A little bit of cobalt. Yeah, I was going to say, the further this way we get, the more resources is still here, because I haven't scoured this corner yet. But we're just about there. Once I get 1 more drill... Once I get 1 more drill growing? Once I get 1 more drill... No, that's not what I was trying to say either. Once I get 1 more uranium... Once I build a tier 2 nuclear, that's the one, I will then be able to do what I want to do. Sorry, I've been physically exerting all day and my brain is shutting down. Okay, let's see. So we need 1 drill here for just iron. We just need to be grinding out iron. So we're gonna grab what we need for that, and then we can make 1 more Oh yeah, and then we need the power. Right. So we're gonna grab 3 of you, 1 super, 3 water, 1 explosive, 3 osmium, 2 iridium. Okay. So that should be enough now that we can come over here and throw down 1 drill or 1 excavator. So we want 1 excavator here just to start grinding out some basic resources. And then we need 1 of you. And then I need to hope that I have enough osmium that I can build another drill in the super cave. They really need to add more caves for super. Add like 1 more somewhere. As far as I know, they haven't, but they really need 1. Okay, so let's come over here and dump that Arima. Oh, I threw you guys in the wrong chest. My bad. There you guys go. All right, and then we're gonna come over here and just clean up goods. Oh, we also have 1 chip. Hey, tier 2 deconstructor. Ooh, tier 2 deconstructor. That's a good one. We don't desperately need the chips yet, but we will soon. Okay, so I think what I want to do now, we have enough for 1 drill, which is good. We need to find out what the difference is here. You require a fertilizer. I have fertilizer. All right, we know we have enough for the drill, so let's do that one instead. Okay, you take 2 super. Tier 1 takes 1. Okay, so we need at least a super per. And I don't know if I have enough for that many. Yeah, because we're down to just the 2. Oh, now we're out of magnesium. Love it. I do remember seeing a ton of magnesium down here, so I can at least load up on that real fast. Hello, Mr. Silicon. But yeah, we're getting to that point where super is priority 1, and we just need a bajillion of it, and we just never have enough. And this is kind of that like early infrastructure stage where everything kind of points at everything else, where it's like, you need this, oh, but you also need this to get that, and it's kind of annoying. Luckily, though, it doesn't take much for it to be there, though. Let's take you to grab that. Tier 1 takes a water. We need 1 additional bioplastic. And then 1 additional super per. Wow, that got dark fast. I opened up my build menu, and then everything was pitch black. I was like, holy smokes. So you don't happen to have an iron for me, do you? You do. Nice. All right, well, let's get some goodies going here. We need some super. Okay, and then we have a little bit of excess to dump. Silicon, titanium, magnesium, iron, and cobalt. Okay, if I go tear up 2, oh, I also need 2 bioplastic. In fact, let's grab a 3rd. I just realized I had those ones built and then didn't use any of their things, so oh well, it's fine, it's fine. So right now we're just gonna fly over this way for a second. I can technically just whatever. I need to finish my bridges out, but again, that takes a lot of iron, which I don't have a ton of excess of at the moment. Yeah, this looks good. It looks. It's not quite deep enough to like see, but I kind of think it'll work. But we'll see. In the meantime, worst case scenario, I can always build my. I can always just replace the ones that are out here. I'm not gonna lie. One of the places I do want to build in this is the ring. I want to build a base at the ring. I think that'd be really fun. Mainly because it's a very wide, flat area. It's very flat out here, and then you end up with this lovely island in the middle that you can build on, and then there's a ton of just like water real estate for everything else. Okay, we're gonna tear you up, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw 1 here just in case, I don't particularly have a spot for these at home at the moment, but I should at least grab enough for some bacteria. Cool. All right, and then let's attempt to try to put one of these down over here. Like I said, the drones probably won't care if the water's a little shallow, but as a player, being able to click on them in the shallow water might be hard. So that part I'm not sure. But in the meantime, I can throw one down and we can let it grow and see what happens. Worst case scenario, the answer is no, and we just put them over there. And if they do end up over there, we'll put the lake water collectors there and then set up the automation thingy for it. I want to say I had actually done that originally, like way back in the day I had done it that way, but then for some reason, I think it was when the Autocrafter first came out, the range on it was very, very small. So you would throw the algae collectors out there, or the algae growers out there, and they just didn't pull in far enough. And so like it sort of worked, but also sort of didn't. So it's kind of annoying. But I think now that we have the drones being able to push and pull really easily, we should be able to make it work. Okay, let's come over here and grab some bacterias. Grab more water and make more bacterias. Bacteria. Lovely. And then again, I need a bunch of iron so that I can put stuff down. Okay, we're gonna dump you. Dump you. And then I have one extra Arima that we found somewhere. Not you. You. There we go. Cool. Yeah, getting the tier 2 ore extractors are going to make the game significantly faster, which is good. It's very good. We're also going to need to make sure that we get ourselves a drill at aluminum soon. I went the wrong way again. Gosh dang it. Yeah, this is that bit where I need to just finish connecting all of those and then have it connecting out there. But I need like a full load of just iron to do that, and I do not have that kind of iron on hand. Not at all. Although we do have a random aluminum here from an asteroid. That's nice. Again, more iron from asteroids. Wow, I'm really tired. I said that and my brain went, iron for astronauts. And I was like, what? What the heck is my brain thinking right now? It's raining. Oh, we can also get up into the tower of that ship. You don't need to wait for the vines. You can just fly up with the jetpack, which is kind of funny. Also, one thing I'm hoping that the devs eventually add to this game is a little more hang time before your jetpack locks onto the ground underneath you. That way you can fly over gaps without immediately locking onto the ground below and just dropping. Okay, so we need... Oh, we're also going to need... We have one... Perfect. I was going to say, we're going to need some stuff here that I need to bring with me. I want to throw down a beacon at the cave when we get there. Oh, see, I was heading to the wrong one. Let's say, how's my inventory looking? When I did the sand falls, I ended up building my water, or my lake water and my algae right here. This little pond. See, this pond's not very deep, but it's deep enough that you can stick your head underwater, and so you can like swim around and collect all of the stuff pretty easily. The algae. Hey, Nathaniel, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. Very tired. I'm officially into my weekend. My weekend is Sunday, Monday, and so I'm really busy during the week, and then I get the... Whoa, what the heck? Oh, it's a crack. I thought that was a bug. I was like, we're not the insects yet. What the heck is that? Cool. All right, slap this bad boy down. The rain is laggy. Yeah, grab all the goods. And then we're going to hit the one... Oh, hang on. Before we get too far. Beacon. We're going to call you Super. Whoa, we're going to call you not caps locked super. There we go. And then your color gets to be kind of a grayish. Yeah. Nice. All right, so I want to hit this one wreck on the way back. I'm trying to remember. Is it right here? Yes. No. No. It's one that tries to bury itself. It tries to get buried by the water, so you can't find it later. And I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's right here. I didn't even realize this one was here. You want to drop it in half? Yeah, summer's been good. My time is relatively like outside of recording and stuff. My time is relatively boring. Well, boring on the scope of what a lot of other people care about. For what I care about, it's very fun and very exciting. But it's, you know, for people that always have to be out on the move and going, my life is quite boring compared to theirs. But I'm extremely productive in places that I care about, and that's what's important, right? Hang on, let's get that off there. Oh, we need to get our first tier 2 biodome. And then I think what I want to do... is keep grabbing iron and expanding platforms to build stuff on. What do I do? As far as like work, or as far as what? There's so much iron. Holy smokes. This is a great place to collect resources at. I need to come out here again and scoop up as much stuff as possible. Work. For work, I work with adults with disabilities. There are 2 or 3 different types of that work. One is, I forget what it's called. It's called like a group home or something, where you have like 6 or 7 adults with disabilities in one house. There's group support, which is what I do, which is where you have anywhere from 1 to 3 adults in one house, and then you come into their home as a support, and then you supplement them in their own home. And that's mine specifically, is like that. So like I work with 3 gentlemen of varying levels of physical and mental disability. And just in general, like the type of individuals that end up in the services are anywhere from like people that will have autisms to, I've seen people with like cerebral palsy. I've seen people with what they're called, people that have like severe seizures, to all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I've been in that line of work for about 6-7 years now, something like that. All right, we have a little bit of super here I need to find homes for, and then we have a little bit of food and cobalt. But yeah, I've been doing that for a while now, like 6-7 years, like I said. And it's not bad. It's not bad work. The state that I live in, we recently had a buyout by one of the largest companies in the state. And they're really good so far. They've been phenomenal. I've been with so like, I've never left the area, never really left the participants that I've been with. And I've changed companies 3 times in like 6 years. And to a certain extent, you just kind of expect that, because you either stick with specific participants or you stick with specific companies. And so depending on which one moves first is where you go. So sometimes work with kids' disabilities with a thing called respite, where you give parents a night rest while abuse the kids. Yeah, for what we do, it's ours is like that, but full time. Because basically it's the adults with disabilities have their own home. So they have like an apartment. So like, for example, mine, there's 3 male adults with disabilities, and then it's their house, and I just show up and work there. So I drive across town to where they live, and then I just help them for the duration of shift, and then I go home. And mostly it's stuff like, for my guys are fairly high in their function. So most of what I'm helping with is stuff like, hey, we need to go shopping. Can you take us shopping? Hey, I don't know how to cook this, or I don't know how to cook, or I can't cook. Can you help me cook? Sure. You know, stuff like that. Mine are generally things like that. And the way that I describe it is, So my job is specifically called a DSP, which is a direct support professional. And the main thing that my job does is, the way I describe it is, we are a two-sided shield. We protect the world from the client, and then we protect the client from the world. We are a double-sided shield. So we keep the world from messing with them, and we keep them from messing with the world. And that way they can live in society and be a part of society, living their best life without disrupting everyone else's life. You know what I mean? And that's the idea. We want to help them have a good life while allowing everyone else around them to also have a good life. Okay, what are we doing here? Flora to trees is doing well. There's a couple of lootable spots that we can hit real quick. I'm shy to get another drill. We need more super. Super is what we're struggling with right now. But yeah. The fun part is, like, and for me specifically, it's a very easy job for me specifically, and that's because my mom and dad did I don't remember what it's called. It's like respite or something. It's the one where you have like children with disabilities living in your home. So they're like wards of the state, or they're in some kind of service level again, and then they live with your family. So like they have their own bedroom, they have their own money, they have their own day programs and stuff like that. And then their parents will pick them up on occasion and like take them out to go do stuff. But the rest of the time, it's like they have dinner with you, they live with you, and then anything else that needs to happen, it's up to the family taking care of them to make sure that those things are taken care of. It makes okay money. My state kind of struggles with that a little bit as far as like the pay scale, but it's one that a lot of states struggle with. They either don't like the programs, or they are just very expensive. To throw some numbers at you, I found out recently that yeah, you got to go for sure, Nathan. We'll see you later, man. One thing that's wild specifically is like just the cost of medications. The medication costs are mad. I've seen people that are on medications where a single month's medication is like 20 grand. And it's like, what do you mean they're on a medication that costs 20 grand? Are you telling me there's nothing else that they can have that's better or cheaper, or, you know what I mean? And it's annoying. We have, in the area that I'm in, a couple of the issues we run into is we have the med doctors are obsessed with new medications. And so every time a new medication comes out, they throw that at all of the participants. Oh my gosh, this new revolutionary drug is in. Here, you have to get everyone on it. And then you look at the cost of it, and it's astronomically high because it's brand new. And it's like, no, stop it. Find something generic, find something that does the same job for a tenth of the price, and let's do that for everybody. Because primarily it's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? You can't run thousands of clients or hundreds of thousands of clients on programs that run that cost margin, you know? Like the drugs can be revolutionary, but if they're not sustainable and manageable, it's like, it's not a good deal, you know? But yeah, I'm out here scooping out a bunch of iron because we have been desperately low on iron for a long time. I also need to go check on getting more super. We need to visit the super. Oh, we can also visit this wreck again, and we can go up into the tower and grab the stuff up there. Yeah, the super, I kept flying that way instead of that way for the super. See, that's one of the key things about throwing down the beacons, is that the beacons give you a much clearer direction for where you're headed. I think it said we peaked at 7 people there for a minute, which is not bad for like my 3rd day streaming again. See, I used to stream way back in the day. I streamed Factorio and RimWorld, and then one other game. I don't remember what the other one was. Yeah, see, so right here, you end up with a plant that grows up to that window, but we have a jetpack. We can just jetpack up to it. Sweet. Nab some goodies. I am desperately trying to find a pressure fuse because I would much rather get one pressure fuse going versus getting versus throwing down like another 20 tier 4 drills, you know. We don't have the resources for that much. Okay, what do we need here? We need 2 titanium and a silicon. And then I'll be able to throw down another house here. Get some oxygen. Excuse me. But yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over here to this wreck. There's the satellite wreck over here. We're going to fly over to this, and I'm going to search that and throw a building down next to it, because this is a kind of a key corner where lots of traveling will happen later on. Hey, fusion generators, which are very good if we can manage to farm up enough stuff for it. Okay, let's throw you there, throw you there. Let's throw down 1 storage locker in here for sure. Okay. Hey, look at all that super. Perfect. Oh, we need the super so bad. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, wow, we're like thoroughly into the 2nd episode and I didn't see it. My bad. I think the reason behind that, hang on, let me fix that. Normally I have a file open here. There we go. Yeah, normally I have a file open, like a folder open with the recording file. And then whenever it finishes the recording and drops another file, I see it pop up on out of my peripheral. But otherwise I have to like look down at this tiny little thingy with the time. Okay. And then, oh, there's a wreck over here that we can go explore. I kind of have some good stuff with me. It's... Okay. I need 1 silicon and 2 titanium so that I can throw down another building. The goal here is there's another underground wreck over here that I want to visit while I'm right by. Just visiting. But yeah. Oh, just so you guys know, with how things are going, I should be able to record / stream most mornings. At least that's the plan. I cannot see. Where you at? There you are. But yeah, I should be able to record / stream most mornings. It will be different games and different playthroughs depending on what's going on at the time. So just a heads up for that. It won't always be it won't always be Planet Crafter. Sometimes it'll be something different. Yeah, give me that one so that I can get a... Yeah, let's grab that one first real quick. Need to throw down a storage because I'm full. But like I said, I've got a bunch of different games that I want to get going. Lots of playthroughs I want. And the long-term goal of the channel, just in general, was I want to get at least one... Holy crap. I want to get at least one playthrough of every major game that I enjoy. So, like... Hey, hello, sir. Hang on. Let me step in a building. Come here, sir. Yeah. Gotcha. This is my Berlioz. Hello, Outcast. How you doing? But yeah, the idea is I want to get basically at least one full playthrough of all my favorite games going in the long term, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear beyond that. And then obviously, like, if you guys really like one specific game that I like, then obviously I'll try to keep playthroughs of that one going. I think we're getting osmium blasted. What do I need? I need 1 silicon. So I got 4 chips I need to spend. But yeah, like I want to get at least one playthrough of all of my favorite games going, and then whichever ones are my favorite, I'll try to get those ones more often as well. There we go. We got the explosives, which means we can now start hitting those big wrecks if we want. It will be kind of risky because we don't have the permanent oxygen yet, but we can still do something. Yeah, let's get that out of there too. Oh, come on. What are you doing, kitty? There's a kitty thoroughly tucked. Overdid your nap? Nice. To be fair, it is a Sunday though, so any day that you're gonna nap, Sunday is a good one. I stand by that. I love naps. Naps are fantastic. When you have like brand new fresh seats on your fresh sheets. Gosh dang it. Fresh sheets. Got it. On your bed. Take a like nice hot shower, a nice hot bath, and then slip into ice cold clean sheets. Oh, so good. We're gonna grab all the good stuff here. Those are good. That one's good. And that's basically it. There's a cat doing something behind me. He's burrowing. He's burrowing into something fantastic. We have a giant box that some stuff came in. Oh, there's some. Hang on. Drop the aluminum. Grab those. Yeah. What are you doing? Hey, Plants Rocket. All right, we're gonna start flying home. No kitty. Oh my gosh, this cat. Hang on. This fussy boy's like, pay attention to me. And I will. I'll pay attention to him, but he's also got to let me do me things too, you know? Oops, that was me slapping my keys. Hey, I found a chest over here. I want to say that there was an underground wreck right here too at one point. Like right here somewhere, but I haven't seen it the last couple times I've looked for it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, home is that way. Home is where the cat is. Scratching the butt. So anyone who is chatty, I'm going to throw a question out to you and let me know your answer. What is your approximate age ranges? My analytics from YouTube says that the majority of the viewers that we have are like mid-30s. Like I have basically, I think it was like a 0.5% below 18. Like that's it. All the viewers on my on all my videos are like, the average is like 25 to like 42 is the age range for like 95% of my viewers, which is very funny. And then I have like 1% that's like 80 plus. And it's like, really? Just the wildest statistics, you know? All right, the kitty has been satiated for the moment, which is good because he was driving me bonkers. See, I'm mid-30s myself. I was young once. You're an old coot, 49. Nice. That's awesome. To be fair, you're only as young as you feel. I met a gentleman once at an event, and everyone who saw him was freaking out. They were all like, holy smokes. Like they were, I don't know, the guy showed up and they all started skittering around like ants. And I'm thinking, you know, is this like a famous person? Are they a big name? Like who is this, right? Why are everyone freaking out so much? And they're like, oh, that's so and so. He was like, I'm trying to remember what he was. He was like 101, and he drove himself up over the pass every single or twice a week to come shopping in the valley. This really, really nice old guy. But he was like 102 and he looked like he was 70. And I was like, what? And that's one of those moments where it hit me where I'm like, you really are only as old as you feel. And then you're in trouble then. See, one of my other favorite lines is, adults are just children that have given up. Oh, hey, there we go. Starting a new episode right there. Perfect. All right, welcome everybody. This is episode, I don't even know what episode we're on. Hang on, I have to do the math. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is this episode 13, I think? Something like that. Let's see here. We have fertilizer, explosive powder. Oh. Let's look at the explosives. I can't make them yet. Oh, no. Okay. We also need a methane cartridge. That's right. We need to get one gas extractor. Oof. I don't want to devote that much super to it right now, but I kind of need to. Even if I just get one, just one would be good. Oh, and something cool about these that I found out, you can literally walk over to the edge of this stuff and set them down just like that, right on the edge. As long as the crosshair is touching this, you can place it, which is really, really useful. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being older-ish, you know? Big 50 this year? Nice. I turned 33 this year. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But to be fair, because I'm a disabled veteran, I stopped caring by the time I was 25 because I had everything that was important beyond that. So, like, the things that are important... Oh, shoot, I don't have any osmium. Hey, another one. Nice. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Fernando. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, because I'm a disabled veteran, I don't get any additional benefits after 25. So, like, I don't, like once you hit, like, senior citizen discount or whatever, I already have that because I have military discount. And pretty much everywhere around here where I'm from, they give the same discount to veterans as they do to senior citizens. So it's like I already have that. So I don't really have an age-based event to look forward to at this point. All right, scour all those goodies and bring them back. I was hoping for more iron, and I only got one, which makes me sad. But yeah, Fernando, the goal is to start recording / streaming most days. Basically, pretty much any day in the morning between, like, that here's well, nice. What branch were you in? Generally speaking, between like 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is generally when you'll see me. And I will try to stream as much as I can. And realistically, I used to... Funny enough, the main thing that got me out of streaming before was lack of people participating. Like, I would stream and I had just a bunch of lurkers that would just hang out in the background and never say anything. And then I would play games that were infinitely more fun to talk about while playing them, and then no one was ever there to talk. They all just watched, and it just got really lonely. And I'm like, there's like a bunch of people watching, but no one's talking. It's 5 p.m. in Brazil. Nice. In Brazil. Nice. It's pretty dope. I need to scour more iron as I go. Currently for this episode, I want to go to the White Desert, because there's a couple really, really good locations there to scour for resources. And so I really want to get there, check them out. Brazil. Wow. I've never been to Brazil. Realistically, I've mostly just been in the United States and then Central America. I've been to a fair amount of Central America. Not a ton, but some. I think I've been to 4 or 5 countries in Central America, and then most of the United States. I sat down with one of my friends and talked about that the other day, because I think I've been to all but like 8 or 10 states, something like that. And weirdly enough, it's mostly the Bible Belt. I haven't been to much, if any, of the Bible Belt. I've been a chunk of the East Coast. I've also never been to Alaska or Hawaii. But I've been to most of the rest. My family did a lot of like traveling for family vacations, and we drove. So we would drive through all the states to get to the other states, and then we'd stop in each state and like look around and stuff. Okay, there is a chest up here I have not visited yet, which I should probably take a peek at and see if there's anything good. The problem is my inventory is getting very full. Dang it, oxygen. Sorry, I'm screaming into the mic. Oxygen, osmium. I have too much iron. Drop 1 iron. And to be fair, it's not the best either, you know? One of my buddies who's also a veteran was giving me crap the other day about the branch I was in. And then I thought about it and then thought about what branch he was in. And then I was like, bro, who the heck are you to, you know, crap on mine? Been all over courtesy of the US Army. Nice. Yeah, I was in the Marines for just over a year. I got injured very early on, which ended that career. I was only in for just over a year. I was in for like 13 months. Like 13. Actually, I think it was almost 13 months to the day. Because I think I went in on the 19th and came out on the 20th, a month and a year later. Where the heck is the thingy? I feel like I'm missing my target. Is it 1 rock further out this way? No. Hang on. Hang on. Gotta throw down my portable oxygen machine. AKA my house. There we go. Okay, where the heck am I? I'm confused. Okay, because there's a crate here. Ooh. I like what's in there, but I don't really have anything good to drop. I'll have to find that later. Okay, so if that's there, it's got to be like right over here. Because I shouldn't be seeing that yet. Yeah, I think I need to... Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, I think I need to go further south. We found it. We found it. Cool. Throw down our building. Doer. Okay, and then I need to scour a couple of these outer ones here and collect any iron. Holy smokes, that's a lot of super. That's a fantastic chest. I need enough iron for a chest before I start looting all this stuff because I don't have the space for it. Holy cow. Aluminum. I thought I already checked this one. Did I already? Uh-oh. I need an iron. And I didn't get an extra iron from those. Okay, hang on. I gotta find a random iron here real quick. There's an iron. Lovely. Ooh, and there's more. Oh, that's a titanium. Not you. There we go. I also need to make sure I throw down a beacon here as well, because I don't want to fly past it again or get lost on my way here. Okay. Do we have what we need for a beacon right now? We do not. Okay, so let's throw down dual storages. Some Shia titanium and a silicon. Titanium and silicon. There's an iron. There's a titanium and a silicon. Nice. Watching me while playing what? ATM9? ATM9. I don't know what that is. What is that? What's ATM9? Is that a game or something? Come on. Work with me here. There we go. This is the white desert. And we'll set the color to fairly white. Oh, Minecraft. Yeah. I get you. All the mods. Yeah, I know that. I have a couple friends that are obsessed with all the mods. My favorite is still Sky Factory 4. That's by far my favorite of all the... Weird. One of those walls looked shifty to me, and I was like, I don't... Oh, I haven't upgraded my chip yet. Whoops. That's okay. Grab you, grab you. Our Coastal Rules. Is that the mod maker? Or is that something different that I'm thinking of? And more super. All right. Let's head on out and dump all the goods. Sweet. Holy cow. It's a lot of iron here. Let's do this. Let's slap down 2 more chests because this is a fairly large wreck. There's a good chance I will need all of that space. Okay. So we go down, we go down, we go down. Here it opens up and you either go down here. And there should be some pulsar quartz if I remember right on one of the things. Yeah, Darkness has created the Sky Factory. Yeah. And then Bacon Donut. Did Bacon Donut help him a little bit on some of those? I don't remember. Secret wall there. This one's sad. This is one of the guys that went insane. He has his message. And he put it. So it's the welcome to the assigned planet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is one of the characters that went mad doing the assignment and died. So when you realize that this is a sad game, you know? Ugh. The back and forth takes 7 years to get out of that hole. Okay, let's grab 1 silicon while we're waiting. Because I got a bunch of chips I can grind up here. Grind up, grind through. Blueprint screen. And then dump everything. Chip. That there. Okay, cool. All right. Tally ho. Double check this one, make sure this one's done. This one, I think I just need to tear that up, and then this one's done. And then we can go up and through. Sadly, I don't have the Deconstructor Tier 2 upgrade. And I don't know... Oh, I needed the gas. That's what it was. I needed like a methane or a nitrogen or something to finish that upgrade. It was like that and either I think it was an osmium in one of those. Which is why I hadn't done it yet, because it was like decently expensive. GPS 4, Torch 3, Tier 3 deconstructing, and Tier 3 pinning. Good. Very good resources. Very good researches. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's dump all the goodies. Did I bring any food and water with me? I did. Got a water. I do have a food. Okay. So this trip, we need to basically just bring the most important stuff home, which is like super. I can bring the explosive powder home. That's fairly valuable too. Wait, was that all of the... Wow. Well, I filled up quickly. Same was in... Yeah. Medical. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine was medical, which was like, it was good and bad. It was like an accident. It was a happy accident. You know what I mean? Because mine was, I was in a training accident, and I ended up with 2 foot surgeries and a hip surgery. Oh, not that one. This one. I ended up with 3 surgeries in 2 years. And then I have 1 or 2 more that they've talked about, but they said straight up they will never do them unless they absolutely have to, because they tend to restrict future opportunity, I guess you could say. But yeah, so mine's medical. I went in 2009. I went in July of 2009 and then got out in August of 2010. So yeah, it was literally like to the... I think I went in on like the 19th and got out on the 20th, kind of a thing, a year and a month later. Oh yeah, I really want to build at the ring in one of these playthroughs. I also need to make a few upgrades I can't see. Hang on, let me turn on my amazing flashlight so I can see. But yeah, I ended up with a hip injury and then both my feet injured, and then a medical discharge. And mine, because of the severity of it, it technically qualified as a PEB versus a basic medical. The PEBs are more they're more extreme. The PEBs, it stands for Physical Evaluation Board. Basically, it runs through, oh boy, now I got to reach into the past and remember, North Carolina or Virginia. I think it runs through Virginia. And you have to, so they build your medical case and they submit it to Virginia, and then Virginia has to approve it. And basically, it's, you're a disabled veteran, you get disability pay, and then you get disability benefits, and then whatever else from that. But whoa, that was my mouse freaking out there. I don't know what I just did. But yeah, it's a little more, it's definitely slower and more involved. I didn't realize I could do this. Check this out. I can come over here and I can hit this to get up there. Okay, did this work? Did this work? It worked. Okay, we can grow algae there. How much is here, though? That's the question. Oh, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish this was just deep enough that I could just look. Even if it was just deep enough to look that way, I'd be able to see how well it did. My guess is not great. This is my honest answer. But oh well. We got so much osmium from that trip. That was so good. Holy smokes. I need to, like, start building things. Really what I'm seeing here is that I need to unlock the better heat, because it's like 3 explosive powder and 3 rods or something per. So I'm definitely due for something like that. Also, some of these don't... Whoops. Yeah, some of these need to not live where they currently are. Uranium rod. I need a full chest that I can say, hey, this is just sciencey stuff. So I can grab all of... There's a cat hair on my face. Tell it to stop it. Ugh, I hate having hair on my face. Alright. Yeah, let's come over here and dump the goods. There we go. And then we have 1 uranium, which I thought I clicked on, and it's still in my inventory for some reason. Don't know how that happened. Sweet. Alright, so we have a couple upgrades we can pursue real quick. Oh, that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them. 1 super, 2 osmium, 2 super, or 1 super, 2 osmium, 2 explosive. Okay, we're going to get our tier 3 jetpack, which is fantastic. We also can get tier 2 deconstructor and tier 3, but we don't have the Blazar nor the Magnetar quartz yet. Okay, so we can grab 1 Zeo. Okay. Tier 2. Training here as well got hit with a ricochet from a... Didn't know how to handle a weapon. Who didn't know how to handle a weapon. Yeah, that'll do it. For mine, I had a full service pack on and stepped wrong on a hike, and everything went. It was exciting. I ended up shredding the cartilage in my hip as the starter injury. 2 super and an explosive. So I ended up with a full hip reconstruction. Thank heavens not a replacement, just a reconstruction. The doctor who did it was amazing. This little Asian gentleman down in Salt Lake City ended up performing my surgery, because that's the nearest. Aluminum, magnesium. You know what? Let's start pinning these. I was holding another pin in reserve, but I don't need it. Grab you, mag, aluminum. But yeah, this little doctor, it's great. When he came in to do my surgery, my mom took one look at him and was like thoroughly confused, because he looks like he's 12. It's this little Asian gentleman, but he's great. He's like the top knee and hip surgeon in like west of the Mississippi. And he did a phenomenal job. He did such a good job. Mining. Is my mining tier 4 already? It is. Compass is normal. Oh, I need my new exoskeletal. That's right. Exoskeletal tier 3, but it requires a super alloy rod, which uses a lot of this good stuff here. What was it? A uranium rod? Yeah, 2 osmium. There we go. Now I can officially pin just literally, or I can literally have just everything I want on my character. Oh! Yes, let's do that. We need that. Super magnesium silicon. Super silly mag. The pinning chip, or the microfilter, or the filter chip is one of my favorites. Because here's what it does. It takes it so that you only see the best of the item type that you can make. So you only see the tier 4 drill, you only see the tier 2 nuclear, you only see the best of what you can see. Okay, I kind of get the feeling that I'm rocket locked right now from a couple of pieces. I need oxygen still. I do have oxygen fuses. I have a crap ton of oxygen fuses. I think there's 2 here, and I want to say there's a 3rd somewhere else that didn't make it home quite yet. I cannot wait to crash my power trying to do this. Uh-oh. I'm shy an iron, or 2 iron. Oh, oxygen's this way, that's right. I was going to the wrong spot. Okay, so real quick here, we're going to throw down you. Sweet, oxygen is better. I need 2 iron, so let's just drop 1, and I was hoping. Like I said, I've picked this area pretty darn clean, so I'm not convinced I'm going to find any more. And I do have that drill up there too, that excavator that I can lean on. Oh, got it. Ooh, hello. Hey, mushroom seed, I'll take it. Mushroom seeds are very annoying to get more of. Because you start finding like 1 or 2 at a time, and then eventually you just need a bajillion of them. Oh, I didn't grab enough explosive. Whoops. That was my bad. I only grabbed 2 and I needed 4. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get the oxygen. Oh. Hang on. Flower spreaders. These are grass spreaders, I think, right? These are grass, not flower. Yes. Okay, so that's part of the issue. Okay, so those are low tier. We need to get rid of those. Slap. Come on. That down. Throw an oxygen in it. Never dealt with the VA avoiding everything military after losing your job. Yeah, that would be an annoyance. Yeah, I ended up with what's called the what was mine called? It's like a Vogue Rehab Bill or something. It's different. I don't remember. What was it called? It had a special name. I don't remember what it was called. 6, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, 3. 3 super. 1, 2, 3. 3 mag, which I have. 3 fertilizer, which I should have. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then seeds. Seeds. Wait for seeds. Gold. There we go. Mine was like a form of Vogue Rehab, but I don't remember the name on it. It had a weird name, and I don't remember what it was. Okay. So we're just going to slap a flower spreader up here with a gold in it. Another one with a gold in it. Get you guys out of here. Alright, and this should give me 3 flower spreaders. Cool. And then we have 1,500% on these bad boys. Oh, we have 2,100% with the 600 from the seed, so that is a lot of oxygen. Okay, but this is what, 3? I can technically do 2 more. So let's aim for 2 more and set gold seeds in both of those as well to maximize our returns. Yeah, I don't remember what mine was called. Mine had a special name, and I don't remember. Mine was different because it was like, instead of just the normal GI Bill, it was like disabled veteran GI Bill, so it was different. It was significantly less picky, which was helpful. I know that a lot of them were like, hey, you messed up whatever class once, we're kicking you out, kind of a thing. Like, they were pretty rough on that. But mine was like, you were allowed to fail a class, you just couldn't, they just wouldn't pay for the ones that you failed. So like, they would pay for every class you succeeded in, and not the ones you failed. 6 Dose Supre. Now you're just making up animals. And then 2 magnesium. Say rest in peace, Rooster Teeth, right? Oh, and then we also need the seeds. Should be grabbing 2 more golds, because we found a lot of those. I desperately am going to need all the iron I can get, because I want to keep spreading out across the tops of all of these locations. There we go. Flower spreader. Oh boy, there went the power. This is why we can't have nice things. Uranium explosive. 6 water. 2 super. Isn't it funny how fast we can blow through all of this super? It's like, hey, look, I have a full chest of super, and then like 7 seconds later, building things, it's all gone. All gone. Okay, let's slap that one. Ooh, come on, come on. Got nothing and wouldn't even return to what I did. Yeah, the rules are very finicky on ones like that, which is really... Hang on, this says magnesium. Oh no. I'm in a magnesium zone. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Not bitter, just salty. Oh my goodness, that's a Miss Erlo. Holy smokes, Miss Erlo, how you doing? It has been ages since I've seen you. Okay, hang on. I need to make sure I have my drill pieces here. Okay, that's all good. We need to drop the silicon, drop the aluminum. I can't drop the aluminum, we're full. Aluminum, food, extra titanium, dump that. Extra cobalt, drop that. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to find... Hello, and I'm doing all right. Good, I'm glad you're doing all right. It's been forever, darling. I need to see how far away I have to build one of these to get iron as the primary. Yeah, literally that far. Yeah, that's it. I forgot. I totally forgot that this was the magnesium like biome. This is the magnesium biome here. But you literally only have to go that far to get off of that to get back to iron, because I need the iron. I don't need the magnesium. Also, I'm terribly worried that the tier 2 algae creator is not going to be good in that shallow water. It's not deep enough. Indeed, where have I been? Well, I've been living life. Let's start with that. I've been working. I bought a house. Invested in the stock market. Did very well with that. What else have I done? Been busy. Family stuff. Lots of family stuff. But yeah, not bad. We desperately need more iron, and the fact that that was not giving me iron explains a lot. What are we doing here? Okay, I need pulsar for the better nuclear, but there's only 3 or 4 places I can really get pulsar from right now, and none of them are on this side of the map that I can think of. Right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab some food and water, and we're gonna go on a road trip. Road trip, road trip. Stay here and watch Daddy's Limo. I love that movie. It's so good. And right there, we're starting another episode. This is episode 12. I play this game too, not right now, but I do play it. Oh, good. It's a very fun one. I'll want you to avoid watching my portfolio. Well, see, the secret there is I am what you call a long-term dividend investor, which realistically I think is one of the smartest investment types, personal opinion. Basically, like, I teach a certain amount of investing to people. And there's the main thing to remember with investing is that each type of investing is a different sport, essentially. So you need to know the rules of the game based on what you're doing. So, like, if you're trying to play one sport with the wrong rules, you'll lose, right? Or you'll burn hard. And so it's like you have to know what you're doing and then be appropriate in your how you play the game, plus what you're doing and why and everything else. But yeah, made videos about it? No, not really. I've personally tutored a couple people on it, though. I think at this point I've talked to, oh golly, how many people have I done? I think I've personally tutored, I think, 5 or 6 people now on investments, personal investments. It's one of my favorite subjects. I love talking about money. Oh, it's my favorite. But yeah, primarily, I can give you a quick rundown on stocks. It's very simple. There's 3 or 4 major stock trading types. The main one is like long-term gain, dividend investing, and then people that are playing fast, playing really fast. So basically what you end up with is, like, if you're dividend investing, it's like buying milk cows and then just collecting the milk. You never sell the cows, you keep the cows, you just collect and sell the milk, right? That's dividend investing. And then growth investing is you buy a cow as a baby, you buy a calf, you raise it until it's so big, and then sell it at a profit. The problem is when you sell at a profit, you also pay capital gains tax and the maximum amount of penalties for it, right? What's minimum investment? Honestly, you can invest whatever you want. Generally speaking, so like the thing that I like about dividend investing is it's buy and hold forever. So you don't care about price raises, price drops. You don't care about recessions or whatever. As long as the companies stay healthy during whatever trials they're going through, your investments are basically fine. Like I think I went up like 70% during COVID. Like, COVID was phenomenal. I loved COVID as far as the market went. And it was because all my companies were super healthy. Everyone panic sold. And so they went on sale. So I bought more. It's like, heck, you get a good deal, you can't turn it down. You know what I mean? But if you're looking like book wise, like if you want to like just read and listen to a really, really good investor, like professional investor that teaches, my mentor through that was, you mean you don't have much funds? You can start with literally nothing. You can do $100 a month. Like, you can do just minimal. The main thing is you want to be consistent with how much you put in over the long run. And then, so what is the minimum amount? Just whatever. Like, for example, one of my accounts, I had it set to just a trickle amount. It started in 2019 and I was trickling, I think, $100 a month into it. And that was it for like 4 or 5 years. And that account is up to like $9 grand, that one account. And all I did was like $100 a month for that one. So that one, and that was my worst performing. That one was the worst performing one I was involved in too. And I still got up to like 9K in like 4 years. And then like my best accounts are all dividend based. And what you do is you buy into the stock. The stocks pay you dividends either monthly or quarterly or annually. Generally speaking, it's either monthly or quarterly. And then you just take the money that you get in your investments or get from your dividends back, and you turn around and buy more of the same stock or different stock that offer the same kind of thing back. So it's like, and it's a big moment. Like, it was a big ooh-hoo moment for me when I had like $1,000 in one of my stocks. It was the first stock I'd ever bought. And I got my dividend and I looked at it and I went, there's enough money here to buy another full share for free. Like, just from the dividend, I could buy a full share just from the dividend. And as soon as that clicked in my brain, I was like, I got it. This is easy. I know exactly how to do this. And then I've just been doing that ever since, and it's phenomenal. It's so much fun. And the other thing that people talk about, one of the main issues that you'll find when listening to like mainstream investors is they all talk about this, oh, you need 2 or 3 million in order to be able to have a 4% return. And it's like, sort of. If you're doing long-term investments like index funds and you're only going to pull off the minimal amount, then yes, you need, multiple million in order to retire. But it's like, if you're doing like dividend investing, it's like, how much money do you want? Do you want 1,000 a month? Do you want 2,000 a month? Do you want 3,000 a month? Like, it's just a scale game at that point, and it's significantly easier. Oh dear, I have all this crap and I gotta, This is one thing I can't wait till we get to the drones on, because the drones, I can just have one chest labeled dump with a supply all, and I just click on it and dump everything in it, and then the drones sort for me, and I don't have to do this. Because my aluminum is full, and my inventory is full of aluminum, and that one's full, and that one's full. And this is, oh, I was about to say, and there's no iron, but there was. Let's throw this down here. There we go. But yeah, so basically, like as far as like the investing stuff goes, really all you're looking for is you want to find what your ballpark is, right? So are you trying to retire? Are you trying to increase your monthly income? Are you trying to build cash flow? Are you trying to just milk the market for the maximum return? Like what is the game that you're playing, right? Because depending on what you want out of the market is what you need to do to get there, right? And realistically, most of the directions I think are fine in the long term. Most of the investment strategies are fine as long as you understand the rules and stick to it. A key one that I talk to people about is like, if you have a good monthly income and you just want to retire, index funds are fantastic. Just buy the S&P 500. That's it. But buy as much of it as you can, hold it for forever, and you'll maximize your returns and you'll be fine, right? Like, that's by far the easiest option. For me, I live in an area where both my job and you're on social distance, but I'm good with money, but yeah, I get you. So a couple things. The one is I live in an area where the income is not real high, and the chance of getting pay raises isn't real high either, right? So it's like, you need money, you need raises, but you may or may not get the raises you need, right? So like for me, doing dividend investing was, hey, I need a raise and I'm not going to get a raise from work, right? So the long-term dividend investing is, I'm going to invest into a stock that will then pay me back. And then that money paid back is my bonus. And then I just did that for forever, right? That's what I did, and I've had phenomenal success with it. Makes sense for sure. Oh yeah. And that's the key thing. There are people that they straight up swear by index funds, like up and down, and that's fine. Index funds are fine. For me, it's just I don't have I don't live in an industry area where I can count on getting raises to make up the difference in the long term. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 10-15 years, cost of living is so garbage where I am that your 9 to 5 isn't enough. Like we've basically seen the house pricing in my area almost double in like 3 years, which is horrific. We don't live in a high enough income area for that. We have a ton of people from out of state moving here, and then a ton of rich people moving here that are paying premium prices for not premium houses, and it's the market is just going through the roof. Like, I bought my house, and in the first 6 months it jumped by 50%. Like mad. My house was like 200K is what it was listed at. Within the first 6 months it was 300, and it's like, no, this house is not worth 300. I understand that's what the market price says on it, but that's not what it's worth. It's like, that's what inflated value says it's worth. Okay, what are we doing here? I need to check and see what our next line is. But yeah, so basically what I recommend doing is, look, if you want to do like dividend based, like what I'm doing, you want to go on to like, I do like Yahoo Finance or something. I wonder how much difference between USA and Canada when it comes to stock market. I don't know on that. If you're in Canada, you also need to make sure that there's no like weird laws or taxing penalties for you for owning or buying or selling shares from other countries, because some countries are a little nitpicky on that, so you got to watch out. But otherwise, you should be fine. All right, so we had that extra drill. Did we end up with a ton of osmium? We did. Did we end up with a bunch of super? We sort of did. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Oh, that's 8. That's enough for another drill. Oh, also, we need to do this if we can. I need a super, which I just used. Okay. All right, well, in that case, let's go do 2 of those, 3 of those, and we're ready to go grab another super. Yeah, we got to go visit our super cave again. I don't think I'm allowed to spend my checks on stocks. Probably not. If you're on like Social Security, or not Social Security, if you're on like welfare, you're not supposed to spend it on stock at all. So like that is from what I understand, that's one of the key no-nos. Is it's like if you are on that, they absolutely do not want you investing in at all. If you have just like, you know, like a boring job, then you can do stuff. Assistance, I'm not sure what assistance is versus. I'm not sure what assistance translates to as far as the English or the American system. I don't know if assistance is. Yeah, not allowed to play. Okay, yeah. So for yours, you're just, you know, you're just stuck where you're at. The key thing that you can do though, where you are on assistance, is you want to find, and I recommend this to everyone, you want to find the absolute lowest spending that you can have and still be happy, right? And so basically you want to have your income be as high above your expenditures as possible so that you have this cushion of cash flow. And then the cash flow is what you can use to then make differences in your life. One of the key issues is like, for one of the examples I'll give is like someone will get a raise at work and then they go use it to buy a new truck or a new whatever, right? They immediately go spend it and then it's gone. It's like, congratulations, you got all this money. Oh, it's all gone. And instead of going like, hey, I now have this, whoa, what was that? It was like glitching into the wall or something. Instead of saying, hey, I've got all this extra money, now I'm going to use it as a cushion, or hey, I'm going to use it as an investment tool, or hey, I'm going to, you know, whatever. Instead, they just spend it immediately. They treat it like they won the lottery versus, hey, now you have extra to help you, you know? All that. Having a nest egg. Yeah, that's an accurate depiction. Okay, magnesium. We have so much magnesium, so let's bring the cobalt home. Because I accidentally mined straight magnesium for way too long. But yeah, the investing is super fun. The key thing for me, like for example, is I'm really, really good at investing, and I'm really good with cash flow. My wife is really good with saving and really good with like economics when it comes to like spending. So my wife's really good at like finding good deals and stocking up during sales, and then keeping a healthy savings amount, right? A healthy amount in savings. My wife is really good at that. And then me, I'm very good at investing. I'm good at like finding things that need to be paid off, targeting them down. Like since 2019, I think I've paid down, we're going to talk money here. Real talk, people. Put your boots on. We're having real money talks here. I think, hang on, I got to run numbers in my head. I want to say, let's see, 27, 37, 57, 30, 80. In 5 years, I've paid off 80 grand. I think that's right. In 5 years, I've paid off 80 grand. Yeah, something like that. And just so you know, I hadn't run that number in a while. Hadn't thought of that number in a while. So literally just now when I said it, I went, is that right? And then went over to my head and went, yep, that's right. Yeah, because we bought our house. My wife wanted a new kitchen, and then we had some stuff break. So we had like 27 grand in that. And then I had my car, which was 24. We got it for 27, paid that off. My wife had 10 on hers, paid that off. And then we've paid down like 30, 40 grand on our house in all of that in like a 5-year span. And that's the cash flow part. I'm very good. Oh, and I put like another 40K into stock, which has doubled since I've had it. So it's like, you know, goodly amounts of you know, future proofing, right? Super alloy. I have all this super alloy. Let's tuck that away before I immediately forget. But see, that's money management, right? It's one of those key things that we don't teach in, at least in America, we don't teach it, not by default. Like, we don't teach kids how to balance a checkbook. We don't teach kids how to manage debt. You have a really good credit rating for someone else. It's amazing. That's good. That's very good. I think mine, I don't remember. Oh, so like, let's talk about credit for a second, okay? Because this is a good thing that, again, a lot of people don't know how it works. So credit is basically a system where you build a credit rating which tells companies that lend out debt that you are responsible enough to manage the funds they will give you, right? And so essentially what happens is, and I can give you a really good actual example. So for example, when I got my first car, like my first real car that I bought, right? My mom co-signed with me on it. I did not have credit to get a brand new car, right? So I got a car on lease. My mother co-signed with me. I had that car for 3 years and I made payments on it. And I was very good about never being late on my payments, right? So I was building credit. So I had that car for 3 years. My second car, so that lease ended, I then leased my next car, which is the one I have now. I leased it by myself. My mom did not co-sign with me on it because I had the credit. I had built the credit, and the credit card companies were like, yes, we trust you with our money, right? And so I was able to get a car by myself. And then my wife needed a car, so we bought her a car, and she co-signed with me because I had credit and she didn't. So she co-signed with me to get her car, and then we paid off her car and then paid off my car, right? Or paid off my car and then her car in that order, because I was money managing. And then push came to shove and we had the opportunity to buy a house, right? Land in our lap. Hey, this is a really good deal on a really good house. Do you want it? Heck yeah, we want it. So we got the house, and then no one co-signed with me on that one. My wife and I signed on the house with no one co-signing. So over the course of, what is that? Over the course of 7-8 years, we went from no credit to buying a house credit. And it all came down to the different, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm getting my water mask filter thingy. Oh no, this is the air filter. I thought this was the water filter. Oh snap, look at that. We're already down to 1.5. That's fantastic. But yeah, the key thing is that money is a really good tool, but you have to like be responsible and respectful with it, right? One of the key things is we, as a society, we've decided that we're okay with this idea of just throwing around debt and like not respecting the value and cost of things, right? So it's like we all want to have really nice cars, we want to have really nice houses, we want to have really nice clothes, really nice vacations, but we don't want to earn them. We want to have them when we want them and not when we can afford them, right? So instead of like saving up and being good with money and responsible with money, we just want all the perks and fun of money without the responsibility of earning it, right? And that's a key problem with society. Is we've started leaning into this idea of, hey, debt is not bad. It's it's the fast lane, you know. And that's where, like, there's 3 different major investing groups that I listen to. And the one is Dave Ramsey, who talks about getting out of debt and staying out of debt. His content is really good on that front. Also, his stuff on real estate is decent. And he's quite successful himself with real estate. And then investments, my favorite is Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch, he was a investment firm manager in the 80s, 70s and 80s, and he was one of the most successful fund managers ever to exist. He was absolutely insane with what he could make money do. And he was like the best deal finder on the planet when it came to investments. Peter Lynch was. His stuff is phenomenal. And then the other major one, and this one is one where you either hate him or you love him, which I understand, because some of the time I love him and then some of the time I hate him. And that's what's his name? Robert Kiyosaki. He's the gentleman who he's like best friends with Trump, and he and Trump both built debt-based empires where you hedge debt and hedge value of properties over debt over long periods of time and short periods of time to make massive returns. And I don't mind his stuff. I think some of his he kind of feels like the old guy that wants to be cool in how he talks and deals with a lot of his stuff, which is kind of silly. But you know, to each their own, right? But yeah, for sure, the big ones for me especially was Peter Lynch. His content is phenomenal. His stuff is very, like, he teaches you like 5 or 6 different types of stocks or type of investment opportunities, what the good and bad of each is. One thing that he didn't teach on, sadly, because of when he was versus now, is he didn't really have time to talk about hype stocks, which are a real big danger now that he sadly never really was around enough to give good advice on, sadly. But and that's stuff like, you know, like GameStop and what was the one the one that it was like I forget what it was. AMC I think was one of them. There was AMC stock, which was a meme stock. Stuff with like Dogecoin. And realistically, I don't even mind Bitcoin that much. My main issue with Bitcoin is that for how unconnected to the institution it's supposed to be, it sure behaves like it's connected to the institution. And I don't know if that's because of the patterns of the people that are buying and selling it are using the same mentality as the people in the institution, or if the institution has a bigger pull on it than we know. And that's the part that kind of scares me a little bit on that one, because it's like the idea behind cryptocurrencies is phenomenal. I love the idea, but the practicality of how it's used versus how people behave with it, that makes me worry a little more, you know? Because there's great opportunity there, but there's also like the whole concept of getting into like decentralized currencies is good, right? Because the whole issue with traditional fiat currencies is that they're based off of nothing, right? There's no gold standards anymore. It's literally just the faith of the government that we're trusting. And it's like, great, if you trust the government, then great, you're doing fine. But if you've got, you know, governments printing trillions of dollars and throwing them at who knows who and not getting paid back for it, that's bad money management, right? It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a government or, you know, a single mom from Iowa. Like, no matter who you are, printing money and throwing it at people is never a healthy money option. And something I've found, this is an observation, a personal observation. I've noticed that there's a lot of both institutions and governments that, I don't know how to say this nicely. There are times when doing nothing is the right call, right? Like throwing money and throwing ideas at problems is not always the solution. Sometimes we don't have the solution right now, and doing nothing is safer than throwing money at it and messing it up, right? And that's one thing that I've noticed a lot, especially in my lifetime, is there's a lot of instances of that where we're just throwing money at problems that money can't fix. And so all we're doing is just wasting money to not fix anything. And those are the times that I get concerned, because it's like, what if you did nothing for 6 months, saw what happened, and then tried something, right? It's like, do nothing, see how the wave reacts to what's happening, and then try to affect the wave, you know? It's like a tsunami's coming, and they're like, we're going to build a brick wall to stop the tsunami, and then the tsunami just goes right over the top of it. And it's like, well, why don't you let the tsunami hit, see what the damage is, and then plan accordingly based on the damage versus based on, oh, well, we hope it does this, or we hope it does that, or if it does this, we might be in trouble. It's like, you don't know, it hasn't happened yet, you know? Or the last time something happened like this, it wasn't to this scale, right? And that's just my thing. I'm a very makes sense kind of person. Like, if someone says, I'm going to do this, and it makes sense, I'm like, yeah, go for it. You do you, man. But if they say, I'm going to do this, and it's a horrible idea, it's like, why? You know, I'm not going to support you in hurting yourself or hurting others for the sake of trying. You know, it's like, no, I'll support you if it's a good idea. If it's a bad idea, I'm going to politely tell you to not, you know? And I think that's just being responsible, right? And this is a fun concept. Let's see what you guys think of this one. So one of my favorite concepts is, if you look at people across all of society, right? People are either a net positive to society, a net negative to society, or they're nothing, right? They're not making society better, they're not making society worse. And so for me, like, from a very early age, I was one of the people that I immediately saw people that were trouble and problems, and I immediately went, I do not want to do that. I do not want to be that person, you know? Do you still stream on YouTube as well? I am streaming on YouTube as well. I'm streaming on both right now. In fact, here, hang on. I don't know how to check. My viewer count is for both YouTube and Twitch, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look. Erlo, how many viewers do we have right now on Twitch? Can you throw me a number for that? Yeah, because Fernando is on YouTube watching, and then Erlo's watching on Twitch. How many viewers do we have on Twitch right now, Erlo? 7 on YouTube. Oh, I don't have YouTube link. It says only one for one for Twitch. Is it just you on Twitch right now? I know we had a couple earlier, so that means most of them are on YouTube that are watching right now. Yeah, we've got, my viewer count right now says 9 total, which would mean there's like 7 or 8 on YouTube and like 1 on Twitch right now. But to be fair, I've built a significantly bigger following on YouTube lately because I've been streaming and recording for a while. Yeah, just you on Twitch. Yeah, I've got it says 9 right now for viewers, which means most of it's on YouTube right now, which is fine. I got no problem with that. It was actually one of the things that drove me away from streaming back in the day was Twitch had the policy that said you couldn't multi-stream. And so because I had signed the affiliate thingy, and then I had requested to have them cancel my affiliate so that I could multi-stream, and they just blatantly ignored me. So it's like I either can't multi-record at that point, or I can only record to one or the other, you know? And that was one of the things that really ticked me off and got me off of streaming. But at the moment right now, most of my following is actually on YouTube right now. I have almost no following on Twitch anymore. It's all on YouTube. But yeah, I think I want to say this last month and a half, we're up like 100 subscribers on YouTube from the series that I've been running, all in this game, all in Planet Crafter, weirdly enough. But yeah, let's throw those down, throw that one down. So what is my YouTube? Just Kagarath at YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in Kagarath, you'll see me there. At the moment, what I had been doing is I was recording. I would do recordings just offline, and then I was posting them. Ooh, are we, hang on. Oh, we don't have the iron. I was about to say, are we caught up? If we're caught up, I can start massing super from the excess, but we're not quite caught up yet. Come on, up over the top. There we go. But yeah, basically what I was doing is I was recording privately and then I was just uploading 1 to 2 videos. Oh, here we're about to start another episode. Welcome everybody. This is episode, I don't remember what episode we're on. We're on like 11 or 12 now. But yeah, basically what I had been doing is I was recording privately and then I was uploading to YouTube as 1 to 2 episodes a day of this, and then 1 or 2 episodes of a different game a day. And then what I've started doing just barely like this week is getting back to the streaming. And so what I'm doing is I'm streaming and recording. And so I'm streaming it, and then I have my system set up to auto cut it for me into different segments. And then I'm taking the excess and then I'm uploading them individually as ones. 13? 13 what? Is that 13 viewers? Is that what we're at? 13 viewers on YouTube? I don't know, something. Fernando's throwing numbers at me and I don't know. I don't know what the numbers are from. But yeah, money is definitely one of my favorite subjects. I love talking about money. Number 13? Number 13. Hang on. My brain doesn't know. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to click on. Hey, I just clicked on my old stream. Let's not do that. Hang on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, episode 13. Got it. Yeah. Fernando's being helpful, and I wasn't sure. He said a number, and I was like, in reference to what? But yeah, you're right. Yeah, number 13 is what this should be. Episode 13. And we have 2 or 3 really deep talks in this playthrough because we were talking about stocks, and we were talking about money, all kinds of good stuff. Okay, so I got to figure out what I'm doing here. We've got... I want to say that I'm probably locked at the point where I need to find... Oh, that's what it is. Tier 4 heaters. That's what I need to do. We have no Tier 4 heaters currently. So let's fix that. We need a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iridium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Let's pray we have the infrastructure for this. There's a good chance that we don't. Also, bugs are starting to spawn everywhere, which means I need to start researching and getting more bug stuff. All right, we're going to try over here. Going to yeet myself into the ether, and hopefully this is enough space here to throw down a nice big heater farm. Okay, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, we've been floating low end. We've been floating around 2 or 3 viewers today, and then high end we've been hitting around. I think the peak I saw was like 11 or 12 for viewers. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's maxed out. All right, we need to get a couple heat ones. I just recorded 12. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, Fernando. Very, very helpful. Okay, I need this guy. Yeah, yank you up. Do I have more of you? Oh my gosh, I have so many more. Oh dear. I don't know if I have enough resources for that. I don't. 2, 6, 8, 9. How many rockets do I have? Oh, I have plenty of rockets. Yeah. Let's do this. Grab all of you, turn you into a rod. Come over here. We need 2 per. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need the iron that we don't have. Oh, we have some. How much iron is that? 2, 4, 5. I need 1 iron, and I need 2 cobalt. I need 1 more iron. Let's see if we can snag 1 more iron. But yeah, I don't mind some real talk here and there, you know? When people are like, hey, life is like this, why? And I'm like, I don't know, or I do know, or whatever. I like talking, though. Talking about life is very fun. We need 1 iron, and then I should be able to have insane mad numbers on our heat. Yay, rocket treasure hunt. I know, right? Rocket treasure hunts, man. The one thing that they don't have, which makes me sad, is I really wish that YouTube had a channel point system, like a channel currency system, because that's one of the main features that Twitch has that I really like, is you can earn points for watching the streams or whatever, and then you can like spend them on like in-game or in house stuff. You can either like have fun things pop up or whatever, you know. It's also fun because with like that specifically, you can build up a massive amount of points, and then like the Twitch site had a bunch of like mini games you could do with it. So like I had one where like movie quotes would pop up in chat and people could answer them, and whoever answered first got a bunch of points, and then we would do heists and stuff, and depending on what happened and what your status was how well you did in the heists. The heists were always really fun because sometimes you would show up and the cops would be waiting and everyone would die. It was hilarious. Sometimes you would go and we would like double our money or triple our investment. It was pretty cool. It was a very fun mechanic. But YouTube doesn't really have anything like that, sadly. Okay, we're gonna triple our heat here. 3 fuses on heat. Come on, show me our stats. Yeah, 1500. And then how many did we build? 5. That's maximum for these fuses. Once we hit the next one, we can do it. Heist is very addictive. Oh, I loved Heist. Heist was my favorite. Thermo regularly got massacred in those, and it was so funny. Thermo would like always... Thermo was a high roller. He would max invest on every single heist, and then he usually died. It was so funny. I think it was set where if you were a viewer, you had like a 30% chance of winning. And if you were a subscriber, you had like a 55%. I think that was default, was like 35 for viewer and then 55 for subscriber. But I think I had bumped it up. I think I had bumped it up to like 45 or 50 for viewers, and then subscribers had like 65% chance of winning. So it was only like a 10% difference, but it was mainly because I just didn't want the viewers to get massacred every time, because then, you know, they participate once and just die and lose everything, and it's like, I'm sorry guys, and they're like, I'm dead. I'm like, yeah. Oh, the tier 2 machine optimizer. Oh, tier 2. I see. Tier 2. That means we have to go on an adventure. We have to go past the White Desert and go to the volcano. Which reminds me, I do not have the achievement yet for dying or for touching the lava. The game refuses to give it to me. I want to say that achievement is broken. But who knows, I might need to just yeet myself into the fire and just die so that I can actually get the points for it. But yeah, this episode, we're heading out to the volcano. We got to go get a bunch of obsidian so we can get our tier 3s. Our tier 3 goodies going. Also, it's one of the wrecks I haven't been to yet. I haven't been to the volcano or the waterfall wreck yet. I will say this does feel faster, and I do like it. I have the terraforming turned up by 20%, and I have oxygen, water, and food turned down by 20%, just so that you're not constantly pounding down fluids, and then you're not constantly stuck waiting for terraforming. Because realistically, I try to keep the terraforming as like progressive as possible anyway. I think the main difference is just I don't have to launch 7,000 rockets to get there. I can launch like 5 or 10 of each rocket and then get there decently fast, but I can launch more if I want to, which is fine, you know. I'm also really glad the oxygen is going down. We're down to 1.4 on our consumption. Ugh, it is so bad early on. Our beautiful boy there. We missed you, you dead thing. Although, something I wish the developers would do with this game, I wish they would make it so that everything like this that you find could be deconstructed for its resources. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't clear all of these out. We were waiting on getting enough iron, so I think most of this got ignored. Yeah, it did. Which is good, because there's a lot of goodies here that we missed. And now that they're all available, we can... Whoop, stuck. We can bring it all home. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's divide this up by the stuff we care about. We care about those. We don't care about those. Seeds are kind of meh. Yeah. Okay. One of these should still have stuff in it, I think. That one's done, that one's done, that one's done. I thought there was 4. There's only 3. Time to leave. Happy streaming. Oh yeah, for sure. Thanks for hanging with us, man. It was great having you. Like I said, I'm going to try to be stream/recording, maybe not every day, but as many mornings as I can. Mornings as I can. A lot of it is going to be based on what games are going. There are going to be games that I'm going to play and stream that are not necessarily the most like... some of them are more indie style, and people may or may not care on some of those, and I get it. That's fine. But they're ones that I really enjoy, and I'm going to do them anyway, you know? Like a prime example of that is one of my favorite series, video game series, is called Creeper World. And Creeper World Ike's, the demo just came out, and it's amazing. I love it. It's so much fun. I cannot wait for the full release. And I streamed that twice this week and had a really good time doing it. And darn near no one watches that, which I get. You know, it's a niche game that people may or may not care about. But for me personally, I loved it. It was so much fun. So there will be games like that I will stream and record on occasion that people may or may not care about, and I get it. But if you guys do want to hang out with me during those, you're more than welcome to. That Creeper World one though is very good. I'm very happy with that game. I need to check and see how we're doing. 2 something. Okay. Today I'm probably going to record for around 3-ish hours, so probably about another hour, or just under an hour, and then I'll probably call it after that. First time in my life I have ABBA stuck in my head. Nice. Congratulations on having ABBA stuck in your head. I have Losing My Mind by Falling in Reverse stuck in my head. That's been stuck in my head for probably... Oh, I did get that upgraded. That song has been stuck in my head for probably a week. I have this thing where... So I'm... Like I said, I'm retired Marine. And with that, I have a... I don't know what you call it. So I don't have PTSD. I thought I had PTSD for years, and then I went and my doctor straight up was like, you don't have PTSD. And then I'm like, well, what do I have then? Because I have something. I have what's called chronic adjustment disorder, which is basically like PTSD, except for it's not generally contributed to a single incident, which is a very technical term for PTSD with no clear starting event, basically. But anyway, so for me, I get these weird little, they're not like mood swings per se, like, well, maybe they're mild mood swings, but yeah, basically, like, I'll kind of go through like a dark month or a dark week, and I'm just like, you know, it's like I pull out the angry screaming music and do nothing but that kind of stuff for like a week or two. And Falling in Reverse is like that. It's very loud, it's very screamy. Lots of screamo, lots of anger, a lot of stuff like that. So I've been binging the crap out of that lately. Lol, it's called Regret. Oh. Oh, man, you're gonna make me die. I'm laughing so dang much. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, that's funny. It's so funny. But yeah, basically every once in a while I'll get in like that mood, that cranky mood, and then I'll just binge a crap ton of very loud, angry music. And right now that's where I'm at. I've been binging a lot of angry, cranky music. Hello, my pretty. Give me all your delicious goodies. Oh, the other main game that I am gonna for sure be recording, and y'all may or may not like it, but it's one that I'm gonna play the crap out of, so I hope you'll hang with me for at least part of it. I am gonna be playing the crap out of the Alpha 22 release, Alpha 22/1.0 release of 7 Days to Die. That's supposed to come out this month, and I'm extremely excited for it, and I will be playing the crap out of that. If you don't want to watch it, I get it. At the same time, though, I'd love to have you if you're willing, you know? I'm trapped. I'm stuck. Oh. I'm gonna have to break those two and have them just drop on the floor. Yeah. It's my inventory is full. I'm stuck. Trapped like a rat. What was that? You have tendonitis in my left elbow and right hand right now. Can't play games coordinate at the moment. They made the early feeds. Just got your medical card for PTSD. Oh, nice. That's cool. Mine, like I said, is not PTSD. It's chronic adjustment disorder, so it doesn't qualify for like a card or whatever. But, you know, to be fair, though, I'm also noticing just that as I get older, I hate people more and more. You know, like, you know you're in your 30s when the grandparents that hate everyone suddenly make sense. You know? When you're like, I don't understand. Grandma just hates everyone. I don't understand. Why is this happening? And then you hit 30 and you're like, oh, I understand why grandma hates everyone now. It's like, because I'm starting to hate everyone too. Not trying to get too dark here, but stepping back to one of the conversations we had earlier, I do wish as a society we would tell people no to stupid ideas more. I wish we got back to that. Just being like, I hear you, but no, that's a dumb idea. You know? Well, that's called wisdom. And Erlo is a grandparent. You're a grandparent? Erlo, how old are you? Last I checked, you were like 21. Okay, gentlemen in the chat, that is called talking to a girl. That's how we do it. You know their age and you chop about 37 years off of it, and then they are flattered. Right, Erlo? I'm trying to remember who I did that to. I just barely did that to someone and they were tickled pink. Oh, it was so funny. It was someone who was like in their mid 60s or like mid to late 60s, early 70s, and I said something about them being like 34 or something, and they were like, "Oh, bless your heart," you know. They were so tickled. They're like, "No one's called me young in 35 years." Oh man, you're 62. Golly, my viewer range is so old. Bless your hearts. 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 Sorry. Bless your hearts. No, I'm sorry. I say that because I had barely asked earlier how old people were that were watching, and the two of the ages I got were both over 50. You know what I mean? It's call it the Darwinism law, where you don't stop people from doing dumb things. See, we've talked about that. Take all the safety tags off of everything for like 10 years and then just let society clean itself up. Let the gene pools clean up. Although, to be fair, we also discovered as a society that we can make money off of suing people, which is really bad. Like, really, really bad. We should never teach people. We should never enable ways for people to hurt other people for money, you know? You've been a grandparent since you were 42? Yeah, that works. I mean, my mom... Well, let's put it this way. I have 20 nieces and nephews. I'm 33, and I have 20 nieces and nephews. And I'm the middle child. I come from a large family. Also, I just realized I'm doing the don't go through the opening of the ladder thing, and it's making me question my own sanity. I was about to say, I don't think that's had any updates in there. Oh yeah, and then that tree that... I always have a full inventory when I run into that spot on my way back, and then I'm like, oh yeah, but my inventory's full. Yeah, I've been a grandparent since 42. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because that means if you were... That gives you, what, 6 years of leniency from being 18 to your kid being 18 to then having the kid. Yeah, that's a good 6-year leniency. Because if you're 18 and 18, that puts you at 36, right? If you were 18 and had your kid, and then your kid was 18 and had their kid, that gives you 6 years of leniency to fit it in. Hey, it works. The maths. Oh crap, I also need to double check this one down here and see if we actually got a crop. If we actually got a crop of algae or not. There's a good chance that we didn't, and it's going to suck. I mean, it's pretty looking. Wait. When I was flying, I could see it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got 9 there that I can see. That's not bad. That might be... Hello. You pretty thing, you. You were 20 when you had your kid? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'm the middle child of 9. Middle child syndrome. And that really depends on the family. just pointing that out. Some middle children are fine. Some middle children are not. But that goes with the youngest and the oldest too. Some youngest are fine and some youngest are not. Oh, I just realized I went and didn't do what I meant to do. I did get the wreck, which was fine. But the whole point of me going out there was something else I wanted to do, and I didn't do it while I was there. Hey, Jacob's 25. Congratulations, Jacob, you're 25. Well, I can tell you about my group that I play with generally. We have a 24, a 26, a 33, which is me, a 35, maybe 36, and then we have a 42, and then we have another 38, and then oh, and then we got the youngins. We have an 18, we have a 19, we have a 21. They're the youngins. I always forget about them. I forget about them because they're young and are doing stuff, so they're not always available. They show up on rare occasion and they're like, "Hi, I'm here for 6 hours," and I'm like, "Oh, good, let's play." Like Thermo, I think Thermo's in his early 20s. He's like 21, 22, something like that. But yeah, I don't have any kids. It's just my wife and I and two fur babies. We got an orange kitty who is 17 pounds, called Tigger, and then we have a 14-pound charcoal kitty named Berlioz. And those are my boys. Yeah, for the life of me, trying to figure out the best way to get to some of these wrecks. That location, starting over in the Mesa biome, some of these locations are so annoying to get to. Also, I just realized I don't have hardly any pulsar cords yet, and we officially have pulsar stuff unlocked, and we have not touched it, like, at all. So that's going to be a whole thing. The fun part, though, is when I finish this stream, I then need to immediately name all these files and then upload all of them, because I officially have 2 days worth of recordings that I need to upload. And then, realistically, you guys will probably get the episode 41 of the, what is it called? The Build Only Challenge. So tonight I'll post the 41 of Build Only, and then episodes 8 and 9, I believe. Episodes 9 and 10 of this playthrough will be live on YouTube tonight. But we are officially like 3 or 4 days ahead with this, and that's where a lot of the change will come from my streaming schedule. Is I don't want to be like completely done with a playthrough. Oh baby, that was hot. I don't want to see, and I didn't get the achievement for burning my toes off. Gosh darn. I don't want to get us to the point where we've completely finished this playthrough and no one, or like be completely done with this playthrough and have the episodes still coming out for like a month, you know? That's one thing I'm trying not to do with how I'm doing this. Oh, also, we need some stuff. We need titanium, silicon, iron, and then one more iron. Perfect. Sweet. But yeah. You have a tortoiseshell. A tortoise shell named Poppy, 4 years old. One of my favorite streamers has a tortoise. I like tortoises. Tortoises are cool. Although I will say some of my favorite videos lately have been people that put their turtles on those tiny little finger skateboards. It's like a little finger skateboard, and they stick it underneath their turtle, and then all of a sudden their turtle can go like Mach 7, and they love it. Like the turtles are having so much fun. There's one where like the cat's always running around the house, and the turtle is always chasing the cat. And on the scooter or on the little thingy, the tortoise can keep up, or the turtle can keep up, and it's so funny. Okay, I gotta... Whoa! Let's not fall off and die. Let's not do that. I want to live. No, she's not a tortoise. She's a black and orange cat. What? Hang on. You put tortoise shell and then told me not a tortoise. I need you to clarify. My brain did not follow the comment to the comment. She's not a tortoise. She's a black and white cat. Is the black and white cat's name Tortoiseshell? You named your cat Tortoiseshell? See, this is the hard part when you get like one line of conversation, and then you have to put together the context by yourself, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I have no idea. Orange and black cat called Tortoiseshell. Okay. See, all right, that makes more sense. Oh, let's get some, let's get some oxygen before I die. It's a color of cat. Oh. So the cat type is a tortoiseshell, and the name is Poppy. Got it. So her kitty name, yeah, the color of the cat is tortoiseshell, and the name of the cat is Poppy. Got it. See, that's the context thing, right? I had no context as to how that worked. I just had the one line, and my brain went, that doesn't make any sense. But now it makes a lot more sense. I get you. I'm with you now. I get you. Took me a minute, but I got you. Bro, can I talk Magic the Gathering for half a second? I've been building a crap ton of commander decks, and I'm having so much fun. I spent way too much money. It was great. It's this one. I forget. No, this one does not have a special wall. And then those ones you can't collect, but we got this guy. And then down. This guy. Whoa, I got credits. 100 and 100. Cool. And then one more. Oop. So close. I almost made it in and out. All right. But yeah, so I have a commander deck that I've been playing or messing with a lot, and I'm very excited for it. The commander lets you tap artifacts for green mana. Any non-token artifact can be tapped for 1 green mana, and I love it. It is so much fun. Because you run a bunch of like 1 and 2 drop artifacts that are super, super cheap, and then you just spam them out, and then she has an ability where you can tap 2 of your artifacts to exile the top part of your library and cast it. And it's fun. It's so much fun. It's such a good deck. I've been playing with it, and I built it as a dragon deck to be funny, and it massacres other decks. It is so fun. Okay, we need all the obsidian. That's why we came here. We also need the good stuff, so we're going to grab that so far. We have a plant fuse, which is a first. We're getting like a decent amount to like throw together something fun. Like we're most of that right there is basically almost 2 drills worth of stuff right there, which is really cool. How are we doing? We're about to hit 2.5 hours. I need to at least open my door. It's hot as Hades in here. Yeah, hang on. Give me 1 sec. I need to open my door. It's too hot. Oh gosh, this is hilarious. I literally missed my episode moving on to the next episode by like 12 seconds. So this episode's going to start on YouTube and it's just going to be me standing here doing nothing for like 5 seconds or 10 seconds. I'll show up and be like, "Hi, it's me." Oh gosh. I'm tired. What the heck? What? Hang on. Okay. So, this means this is going to be something special. That's what this means. The fact that this is in the middle of the lava, that is going to be something special, I swear. But I won't know until we get to that point. We're not up to frogs yet. So the cool thing though is now that we've got all that obsidian, we can now expand a lot of our production by like a lot. Yeah, because what that stuff that we just got will let us do is we can now upgrade to the tier 2 machine optimizers, and for each machine optimizer we can slap 8 of the production structure in instead of 5. So we can have 3 fuses, 8 machines on one optimizer. It'll be really good. Some good stuff there too. Wow, I'm yawning. I'm tired. Volcano frogs? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some kind of volcano frog, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for. That was a feature that they did add to this game, is they added a lot of like biome specific stuff. So like if you go, for example, the number one that I always talk about is the Futura larvas or butterfly larvas, which are out in the mushroom biome. They have like 800% insects stats when you get them. They're very, very good when you get up to butterflies. And then frogs is another one. Frogs are kind of everywhere. And so far I know of at least probably 4 or 5 frogs that have different types that you can find out in the wild. Because you can find gold, you can find golden, you can find, I can't remember the names because I don't touch the frogs much. Holy cow, just minding my business and I started yawning. Good gravy. There's also a Tigger that has migrated up here and is staring at me. He's like, "Hurry up, you've been in here all day." Sorry. My bad. To be fair though, I was very excited to get the stream going. I've been very excited to be streaming again and recording. I'm struggling a little bit on just balancing it, because like there's a balance of like me playing and like getting content done in the game and then just sitting there talking, right? And I'm trying to figure the balancing out. That's going to take a while for me to figure it out. Okay, we don't have any iron. Let's visit that chest real quick, or the grinder up here. Oh, a Berlioz has migrated up here too. I have both boys up here with me. Hot dog. Yeah, for an iron drill, we're not getting hardly any iron out of that. That's really frustrating. But yeah, I need another chest. I need another chest so I can throw down my obsidian. There we go. Okay, grab me 3 obsidian. If I remember right, oh, I need to take my pin out. Pin. No, that's not pin. Pin. There we go. Because I need to pin the better one. Yeah, this one. So now if we come here, oh, these are also the tier 1s, right? Yeah, so I need to upgrade these as well. I hope I have the resources for them. Double fertilizers, yeah, that's cheap. That's easy, we can do that. Yeah, so now we're just gonna upgrade a bunch of stuff real quick. Yeah, and then you guys as well. Oh, I don't have the, oh, I made a mess. Better flower spreader. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because I have all these resources and I can't make any more. Yeah, we need more resources. Okay, so let's rip you guys up because we need you. And then we're going to throw down the tier 2 machine, which is significantly bigger. That was 6. I'm going to drop 1 item. Yep, an iron. No super. Let's drink a water and we can pick up that iron. Okay, so we are now at, if you look here, so we have 3 fuses into 1 machine, but we only have 2 of these going. This machine can handle 8 machines. So there's only 2. We need 6 more of those in order to maximize the returns from that. Also, I don't remember, do you guys give plants too? You do give plants too. And that is a rare larva that I can't pick up because my inventory's full. Okay, so real quick here, let's go to iron and drop the iron. We need this one. Fertilizer. Oh, we have a ton of fertilizer. Oh, good. I was worried. Yeah, I was worried we weren't going to have this, and we do. We're good. Cobalt. It's our boy. Our beautiful boy. Where's he hitting? Nice. Oh, it's my favorite meteor in the whole game. Oh dear, and it's tucked. I can't see anything. Come on. There it is. It's over there. Oh, so close. Come on. Let me in, drill. Let me in. Stop it. I swear, drill, I will deconstruct you. Don't threaten me with a good time. I will not be stopped. Not by you, not the Dominion, not anyone. Oh dear. I'm quoting StarCraft 2 again. Okay, slap down a flower spreader. And another one of those. Do I have enough for another? I do. Okay. That's 4. Do I have a better flashlight? This is a tier... Can you tell? My flashlight is so much better. It's only mostly garbage now. 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 pulsar quartz from that, which is enough for... Hello. Enough for 1... Oh. Oh. Are you tier 3s? No, you're tier 4s. Then what happened? What happened? I tore that up. But then didn't have enough to make it. Oh, I spent one of the super on the... Right. Okay. I was about to have a panic attack. I was like, I don't know what happened. Have I played this game all the way through before? Yes, I have like 5 completed playthroughs on my YouTube of this game. This is, I have the regular one. I did... Let's see here. I gotta think. Regular, Sand Falls, Waterfall, Build Only, which is the one I just finished. Then I want to say there's one more. I want to say I have 5 full playthroughs of this game on my YouTube. Now, mind you, some of those playthroughs were like mid-development, so some of them don't go as hard as this one does because that wasn't a thing yet. So, oh dear, I was about to say we don't have room to put this anymore. There we go. Yeah, this lovely meteor debris is leaving a mess for me. So the funny thing is, in this game, most things you can build on the, what's this called? Foundation. Most things in the game can be built on Foundation, which means you can literally build your base like way up in the sky and then just build a massive platform for it. You can technically do that. Yeah, see, like here's a nuclear, but if I come over and I don't remember, this one should place on the ground. Yeah, this one will place on the ground. Thinking about throwing this power like right there, right on the corner. We received a message, but I don't have the thingy open for that, so I don't think we're going to get it. Most of the messages aren't super critical to pay attention to. Like, you can complete the game without the messages. So I generally ignore them. Okay. Titanium. Ooh, full titanium. Full silicon. Wow. Magnesium. And then cobalt. And then iron is... Oh, I was about to say, and iron is empty. Yeah, I've played this game to completion a lot. A lot of my playthroughs lately have been challenge runs, where like I'm trying to play them on like harder difficulties or weirder rules or something. I gotta update the thingy so it shows. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, some of the stuff does not update live, so it's a little slow. All right, so we have a bunch. We have 3 pulsar left over that we're not currently using. Oxygen fuse. I had that plants fuse somewhere. Weird. Okay, so we need fertilizer. Fertilizer and fertilizer. 2, 4, 6. 6 fertilizer. 6 fertilizer. 6 super. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 water. I have 6 water. 6 seeds. I don't have 6 seeds. I have 1. Oh dear. We do have Arimas though. We can use the Arima seeds. Wow, the fact that all of the grubs are starting to spawn means I need to get a bunch of iron and go down to the purple place, the mushroom biome, and get ready for that. What am I building? This guy. Got it. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. This one will give the gold, and then these 2 will both give purples, because those are the highest that I have. Otherwise, is 450. So these ones have a 600 multiplier in them, and these 2 have 450. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 7. We're only 1 away from having maximum efficiency over there. Grubs, man, they're everywhere. What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, you're common. I was about to say, if it's something better, I'll take it, but it's not. Okay. I think we officially need to go to the biomass page. Wow, pressure. We have yet to find a pressure fuse, which is a key indicator of our progression there. We need 80 on plants. Oh. Okay, so my number 1 objective right now is I need to find that fuse. It's right here. Okay. Oof. And then we also need to find... Hang on. Dang, the flower spreaders give better plants. That's kind of what I was afraid of. All right, so let's see if we can get another one of these then. 2 explosive, 1 uranium, 3 obsidian, and 1 plant fuse. 1 plant fuse in a dream. So for anyone who doesn't know, the fuses give anywhere from 250% to 500%. So like plant fuse 500%, oxygen fuse 500%. And so some of these devices give multiple resources at once. So like this guy gives oxygen and plants at the same time, which means any fuses you give for oxygen will increase the oxygen. Any fuses you give for plants will increase the plants. And so currently we have a lovely little flower garden up here. And we have 4 fuses for oxygen, which is a lot. That's really sad, though, that we have that many oxygen and no pressure. Pressure is one of the ones you really want because the tier 3 drills are very good. But we don't have it. We don't have access to it yet. So realistically, we have to get up to 39 GTI, and we're at 16. So, I mean, we're going to be a while anyway before we have the rods to be able to make it. But either way, getting to it is nice. Okay, so currently, how's plants doing now that we did that? It's a little bit faster. It's still trickling in. Plants sucks. At this particular stage of the game, plants is very hard. I don't think I can launch a plant rocket. Let's see. I don't know if I can launch plant rockets yet. I was going to say I have like 7 rockets that I haven't launched yet. Hey. Oxygen. Plant. We do have plant. Okay, it does take a fertilizer 1, though, which we don't have. 2 super. We also need that, which we don't have as well. Okay. So at the moment, my key thing I need is... Oh. We have the autocrafter. Oh, this is one of my favorite tools in the entire game is the auto crafter. Oh, so the auto crafter lets you build things. Oh, that's actually, the explosive's not that expensive. The auto crafter lets you build things without having to find them in the chests, which is good. Okay, so we require, we have sulfur. Where did the eggplants end up? Eggplants. Can we move you closer? Lots of algae, which we don't have. All right, so take those two. So here's the annoying part. Let's go test our spot here and see if it works or not. I'm half tempted to leave the Arima here just because it's pretty. Okay, so we're gonna fly down here. We were able to plant a bunch of a bunch of algae in this water. Even though it's like not deep at all, we were able to get away with it. The hard part is it's extremely hard to see it. Oh, there's a titanium in there. Hello, sir. Come on, sir. There we go. Got to get the game to let me click on it. All right, so hang on. Let me fly. Okay, there's two more. That one and that one as far as I can. Oh, third. There was a third hidden among the lilies. Cool. That should be all of it. Yeah. Well, it's not bad for cramming it somewhere that it's probably not supposed to go. I wish that water level was slightly higher. It'd be more helpful. See, because that's the hard part. You need water and you need algae. You need both, a lot of both. And so having a really big, healthy area to grow it is fantastic. But when you don't have a good, healthy place to grow it, it's like, uh-oh. Yeah, and we need to look into getting more bioplastic too. Bioplastic is going to be the next bottleneck. Fertilizer is always a bottleneck because once you unlock fertilizer, literally everything uses it, which is very annoying. You're like, hey, I need to upgrade like 6 things. It's like, okay, each one of those takes fertilizer. It's like, okay, this rock doesn't exist. When I fly from this side, that rock doesn't exist. Which means we're getting really weird loading. I've noticed that there are certain things like that where you'll cross certain loading thresholds and things will like just disappear. There's a really good example of it right in front of the that upside down sky biome over there. There's a really good example of that where you'll approach from the waterfall and the rock, you'll walk up to the rock and the rock just disappears when you get to it. Okay. Just dump you in here for a minute. You'll be used up anyway. It's okay. Cool. Get a bunch of fertilizer. So this guy takes 2 fertilizer per, the biodomes do, and I need a lot of biodomes. Oy! Oh, I feel bad for everybody hopping on just now. We only have 12 minutes left. Sadly. But to be fair, it's also a Sunday and I've got stuff to do. Got to go visit my parents. Got to have dinner. Got to play Magic the Gathering. Like you do, you know? Okay. Now, I want to say that we had found a decent amount of bio or bacteria samples, but I don't remember where they ended up. Ah, there they are. Also, we have one more oxygen fuse I didn't know of, so let's go put that in. Fly over here. Oh, the lag. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you see it on stream, but approaching this lags the crap out of me. Right as I get to about right here, the game just like freezes and I drop by like half of my frames. Certain things like that are very laggy, which is why I put them where I put them, because I don't want them in the way. Okay, so we need 2 things. We need this one first, which is going to take... Okay, and then I got to figure out where these ones are going. These ones usually we kind of cheese these ones because we can. Let's see. Where's it at? That one. Okay, so yeah, so like this one, we're probably going to cheese it and just put it like... I promise I'm not OCD. I just don't want things to look bad. I promise I'm normal. For anyone who hasn't seen that, that's from Mean Girls, and it is hilarious, the scene. It is so funny. I promise I'm normal. Aren't you homeschooled? And then the Lord created the 12-gauge shotgun to fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals. Amen. No, I promise I'm normal. It's like, okay. Oh, man. You would think I'd be more offended at that one because I know a lot of homeschooled people that were like, grew up homeschooled. And they're the salt of the earth. They are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. No, I'm a bacteria sample short. No. How rude. Also, the grubs are getting out of control up here. Hey, look, a butterfly. A near butterfly. Sweet, that's a 600. Yeah, those are good. The nears can be found in basically any biome that isn't a, like, in-between. So, like, you can find them in the... You can find them in the uranium, the iridium, the underground, I think. I think you can find them in the mushroom, I think. I'm not 100% on that one. Okay, I require... Okay. Let's set you to this one. Just dump you guys in there for the moment. You there. Oh, no. Keep you. I don't want to lose that one. What do I need? I need more bacteria. And bacteria, I need 2 different objects for. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my wife's favorite movies, Mean Girls. It's a very funny show. I always forget that actress's name. My brain goes Amanda Bynes, but I don't think it's her. I think it's somebody else. Okay, that appears to be all from here. Yeah, see, so look, so we got that rock there. Is that rock going to disappear? No? Are you real? Huh. I could have sworn that rock disappears when I come flying in from certain angles. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, not ready yet. Yeah, see, that's the problem with having tier 1s and tier 2s. The tier 1s don't grow as fast, and I need to upgrade to tier 2s, but the tier 2s require the extra bioplastic, which I also don't have, so. Alright, we got about 7 minutes left on this stream, and then I'm going to hop off. 7 minutes, and then I gotta go be a person. I'm going to my parents. They're going to give me my birthday card. I'm so excited. My dad's going to make jokes about how old I am. It's going to be great. To be fair, I'm medium oldish-ish. See, the weird part with life is, like, until you hit, like, your 40s or whatever, you're still, like, halfway there, you know? Because you figure the average lifespan, and it's like, you got a while, you know? Like, don't get in a hurry. You're only in your 30s. 33 is not old. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is 33 isn't old. No, it's until you hit, like, your mid-40s. You have to be your mid-40s to even hit halfway, you know? No! No! Don't be a... Okay, so in this game, you will try to play something and it will clip against something and it'll tell you no. If you keep trying to place it, like if you unlock, and then like shift where you're standing and then try to relock, half of the time you can make it connect anyway, even when the game tells you no. So I was able to get these to connect even though the game didn't want to let me. Oh, we are not producing any tree bark yet. Darn. But yeah. Yeah, I know. 33 is not old. It just feels like you're old at a certain point when you hit your 30s. you're not old, but it feels old just because it's like you officially hit that point where people that are significantly younger than you are doing things that you remember being a big deal. That's the thing about being in your 30s. That's the part that's scary about being in your 30s. It's not that you're old, it's just you officially are not young, right? Like that's the key difference. You've officially hit that point where it's like, oh, people that when I was 21 weren't even born yet. You know, like when I was in high school, these people weren't even born yet, and now they're like drinking and going to college, you know, stuff like that. Okay, I needed water. That's what I need. I need water. Hello, sorry to bother you. I don't remember. Erlo, are you still one of my mods? I don't remember if you're one of my mods still. I want to say you were for like ever, but I don't remember if you are anymore. Okay, we got all this water to dump. Get all that going. No? Oh. Jern. I liked having you as a mod. And so you were one of my mods, weren't you? Hang on, my brain is trying to remember things. Were you ever a mod when I was on, or were you just a viewer? Because there were two ladies that were in my chat or in my streams all the time, and one of them was a mod, one of them wasn't. You were the one that wasn't. Gosh dang it. I could have sworn you were. And say, where's Sid when I need him? You were mod everywhere else, you just never were mine? Yeah, when people you remember as babies walk by you with kids. Oh yeah, I'm hitting that. I'm officially old enough for that. I need to, Erlo, I need to set you as a mod again on my Twitch. Or not again, but officially. I need to set you as a... If you want to hang out and be around, I would love to have you as a mod. Okay, I need food. Where's my food? I'm hungry. There we go. Get a bunch of beans. Thank you. Dump the greens. Okay, did we officially... Yeah, there we go. Officially using up all the goods. Okay, so I gotta remember, when we do this, it's a bioplastic and a fertilizer? Is that right? You always hung around just to pester me. Aw, shucks, man. Shoot. I feel so special. Oh, goodness gracious. That's funny. I swear this rock disappeared, and now it's never once disappeared, so now I'm thinking I'm just insane. So, how do I mod you, Miss Erlo, if I were to mod you? If you want to be a mod. If you want to be a mod and you would let me mod you, how do I mod you? You know, just asking for a friend. There we go. No, I'm shy of fertilizer. And I don't remember. Did that kill all my goodies? Type /mod username. Okay. The problem is I have to hit the button to do that, so give me just a second. Okay, hang on. All right, let me see. I think if I go here /mod _ there you go. You've been modded. Congratulations. Sweet. Congratulations. You've been modded. Yep, that worked. Sweet. You've been knighted. Congratulations. Ban with impunity. Oh man. No, that was always my favorite. Sid would I'd be sitting there streaming and someone would spam me with like a weird pop-up message, and by the time I had turned my head to look, I would catch a glimpse of the message, just the length of the message, and then Sid would be like, ban. And I was like cold efficiency, you know? Thanks. So I have to work now? No, you don't have to work, but it's helpful. There you go. That's my girl. See? We have the technology. Although now I got to switch it back over to multi-stream so I can see the chats from both sides. Okay. Okay, we need more, build more farms. We need, what do we need? Fertilizer, we need fertilizer. And then I need to dump all of the necessary ingredients for that, which I should have some. I have not labeled all of these, which is kind of annoying, but you know, I'll get to that later. Certain resources were hitting like the critical mass amount. Oh shoot, we're over on our time. Okay, so everybody, I need to hop off. Thanks. Do I have to, no, that was the previous message. My brain shut down mid-sentence there. Okay, so welcome everyone. I need to get off. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. It was a ton of fun. I had so much fun streaming and hanging with you guys today, both on YouTube and on Twitch. It was a ton of fun. I gotta hop off. You guys have a great night. I will catch you guys probably tomorrow around probably around like 11 or 12 Mountain Standard Time, MST. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, thank you guys so much. As always, it's a pleasure. I will catch you guys tomorrow.